What's good? What up? What up, YouTube?
What up? Holy
What's going on
shit.
today?
Ah, shit, man. We got a lot to talk about.
What's the weather like out there?
It's hot. It's hot as fuck. And a lot of shit happened this week. In such a short week, a lot of shit went down. Movies being released, music is going on. This has definitely been like a year of music, yo.
Well, I mean, people haven't had anything else to do.
Right, but, you know, I feel like when I say music, like real artists, real people putting real thought. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, think about it, they had a whole year to sit back and
to actually think and make some shit.
yeah, because
up.
movies you can't shoot a movie because you need a group.
Right.
Most of the high end artists have
Time?
their own studio and shit, so they could just go in their studio.
Yeah, and you could tell like from the beginning of the year, like the whole DMX shit, Lloyd Banks' album, J. Cole.
Yeah,
Now Nas dropped.
Is this the second in 1 year?
The what? Nah. Last year he did King's Disease.
When that came out?
2020.
No, what month?
Early. I don't know. Just early.
Early?
It was early in the year. Yeah, because he got a Grammy off of it, so it had to be earlier in the year.
Really? Yo, I swore that shit was like this year or something.
Nah. No. It was early last year.
I still remember the album like yesterday.
I mean, I'm still playing it.
Yeah, I was still rocking.
Yeah. And now this one, I didn't even know this one was dropping. See, I don't really
I heard
pay
about it because
attention.
I knew this week, I think Kanye was supposed to drop also.
Yeah, but Kanye's supposed to drop like the last few weeks.
I care less.
I think they said they pushed that shit 6 weeks. No, like another 6 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if he's. From what I'm hearing, is he's trying to drop along with Drake, which I feel like is a mistake.
No. Well, what happened is, from what Pusha T, when the whole fight happened, the argument, he said that they usually compete. So Drake hits him with like subliminal lines, but Kanye does too. So they usually are at each other.
But album release wise, I think they said they also drop around the same time.
They're around the same time to compete.
So now they
but
both
think about it. But
two albums.
Kanye been doing that for a while.
Yeah,
he did it with 50.
He did it with 50, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But I don't think. Listen, I feel like this has got to be a big album for Kanye, right? Because he's doing like a big rollout. Like you ran out stadiums to like have people listen to your shit.
Yeah, and watch people his whole day, like workouts, how he sleeps. I heard. Yeah, I haven't wasted my time to sit there and watch that shit.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't know he was working out.
Fuck about none of that, yo. Make me a record.
Just make a song, yeah, bro. That's all I'm here for is the music. But to me, like you putting a lot of money into a rollout, right? So don't you want it to do
big numbers?
Like big numbers?
Absolutely.
Like I don't feel like you going against Drake.
He's doing a concert before a concert.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't think you going against Drake is going to get you the numbers you want to see either.
I mean, that'd be his next fight, I guess.
Nah, bro, this ain't a fight that I see you winning though. This ain't like that 50 fight. You know what I'm saying? Like this is Drake. Like no matter how you feel about his music or not, he always does numbers.
He sells, yeah.
Look at that fucking 3-pack he dropped earlier this year. Scary Hours.
Was that this year? Or?
Yeah, that was like back in March.
I think I'll be forgetting my time. So
yeah, you just all fucked up with your calendar.
I don't know.
Nah, like he's. I don't know. I don't feel like any artist. I don't give a fuck who you are. If numbers is your thing, then you shouldn't drop when he drops. If you don't give a fuck and you just want to put out your music, then it's different. You know what I mean? Then yeah, drop whatever the fuck you want. This Nas shit, I didn't even know there was a fucking thing until I woke up yesterday and he was like all over my feeds.
Nah, I heard about it a few weeks ago, like a week or two.
Nah, you see, didn't hear shit, man. But bro, was I excited? Like
King Disease too.
Yeah, man. Like him and Hit Boy, bro, they're a good fucking team, man.
I mean, Hit Boy got some shit.
Yeah, but Hit Boy brings it out of people. That's what I'm starting to notice, man. Because every feature he had on the song, it's fucking great. And I'm not even a YG Boogie fan to that level.
I like YG.
Yeah, I mean, I'll listen to whatever he has on. I mean, but I'm not a fan. I don't buy his music.
I'm not,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not like a huge fan. I don't got no YG posters, but I'm saying like, I think he's a cool, dope artist.
Yeah, I think he's
a West Coast. He's that West Coast sound.
Yeah, and he's a dope artist. But I don't really like buy his shit. But even him, I'm like, damn, like he killed it. A Boogie killed it.
But think about it. You going in the written. All right, so somebody comes up to you. You're a hip hop artist or whatever. Yeah. You're a rapper, and they come up to you like, yo, you about to do a song with Nas.
Oh man,
You gotta go in there.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm gonna go in. I'm going in.
That is so wild, yo. And Lauryn Hill, shout out to Lauryn Hill, cause
her late ass.
Yo, I did not expect for her to go off. She went off on that track.
I mean, she always been a lyrical person.
Huh? No, yeah, but you gotta think about it. You haven't heard anything from her in like 20 plus years.
Nah, but it's like riding a bike. You don't forget that.
Yeah, it's true. A little muscle memory, like.
Yeah, I mean,
but she killed it.
She
man.
always been nice with the pen.
Yeah,
so.
bruh, like her track came on. I listened to it and I was like, all right, let me bring this back. Like, you know, like the whole album like was on repeat for me. Like, it has great replay value. The first King Disease was dope. That's what I was telling you earlier. Like, that was
I like
album.
the first album. The first album was dope. I mean, I haven't finished this album, so I can't be like, it's better. But I definitely like the first one.
Nah, but
I will never downplay the first one.
No, I'm not. It's not even about downplaying. Nas always made I'm not gonna say always made great albums because he went on a decent run where I was like, ugh, it was like, it's too much, like, or it just wasn't enough for me. Like, from Street's Disciple to Hip Hop Is Dead. That Ye 7-pack or 6-pack, whatever the fuck, how many, the song he did with Kanye when Kanye was a producer.
I think everything had to do with a 7, something like that.
Yeah, like that was alright, but it wasn't till King's Disease that I was like, alright, this is the Nas I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then this one did not fucking disappoint.
I mean, one of my favorite albums is I Am. I love the album.
Now, my favorite Nas album is probably It Was Written.
I like
it was
Stillmatic also.
Stillmatic was my shit.
But I Am is an album. It's one of those albums that was on tape and I played it over and over.
Yeah. That's the one that he had DMX on that one, right? Yeah, he had that song with DMX on that one.
That's the one with the other Lauryn Hill song.
No, that was It Was Written.
Oh, so that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah. That was when, because Illmatic came out, and then when It Was Written came out, he juggled being himself and trying to do like the commercial, because at the end of the day, like when you're signed to a label, you have to do commercial songs. That's part of the thing. You get what I mean? So, and he balanced it so well. Like It Was Written was such a well balanced album, and the features, like the Mobb Deep features, like just the whole album was.
That's the one he had R. Kelly.
Nah, he didn't have R. Kelly on that one.
Yeah, he did.
On It Was Written.
And the same song with I Rule the World. Yeah, R. Kelly's in the album.
He wasn't credited on that. I don't see him on that.
He sings a hook on that one song.
What song?
KISS.
No, that's not. That's from I Am.
See, now I'm all fucked up.
Yeah, you all fucked up. Nah, that was I Am. That girl picture is married. You and me. KISS. Yeah. Nah, that's I Am. That's like the last. Yeah, it's at the end of I Am.
That one. I like both albums in it.
Yeah. Nah,
I think I got both albums mixed.
Nas's first 3 albums, front to back, amazing. And I say front to back because I'm thinking about tapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nostradamus. I wasn't mad at Nostradamus.
Nostradamus the one with I Know I Am.
No, that was Godson. That's like a couple years later. Nostradamus is the one with Hate Me Now.
Oh, that was my. No, I Am is in that.
No, Hate Me Now is on Nostradamus.
See, I'm all fucked up. I got all his chronicles fucked up.
His first 4 albums, you fucked up.
I got them all mixed in one.
That's just like one big album.
Yeah, word up. I got them all mixed in one.
This nigga got the greatest hits.
Probably.
Nah, man. Yo, Nas is the fucking man. Yo, so when I heard this album, it takes you back to like, this was what Nas is. Like, it's not about, I gotta do a metaphor. Nah, man. Like, this nigga he just drags you into this fucking story, and
there's a storytelling.
He just raps it so fucking well. They just like, holy shit. You know,
I mean,
it's the voice
it's
too.
His sound,
His voice, the way he flows over the beat is like, you're stuck, like you're hooked. Great fucking album, yo. The song EPMD 2, he did it with EPMD and Eminem, and they all fucking bodied that track, yo.
But that's what I'm saying. You gonna go perform, like you gotta go in. Because you know it's not. So you.
But even for EPMD, like I was like, holy shit, like yo, it's good to hear like rappers from like EPMD 30 years ago. Yeah, bro. But you know, like they still got it.
Eric Sermon, that dude.
Like they fucking. I was just like, what the fuck is going on, man? And no, of course, you know, M's fucking. I think he switched the cadence and the flow like at least 4 or 5 times. You're just like, holy shit, like he catches every
I wonder how it worked. Like, I wonder if they send him the track and then he did it.
Well, yeah, with this whole Corona shit, cause M's shit is y'all go to the studio. This was like M back in the day. Y'all go to the studio or whatever. Y'all sit, y'all build with each other. Cause this is how Busta Rhymes had broken down in the old interview. He went to Detroit. They chilled. They drove around. Yeah, they vibe with each other. And then when it's time to write, you write. You can write in the same room. Or this is what Kendrick said. Kendrick was like that. He was like, whatever, they vibed, whatever. And he told Kendrick, yo, here, sit right here in the studio. Right. And he had to come up with the shit right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And but now with the, it's the whole way shit is now, is like you send him the shit. But the Hit Boy beat, like the way he switched the beat at a certain part of
that's engineering. That's engineering work,
like, yeah, bro, like, yo, it's fucking good, man. Like, seeing that, and to me, like, that's who, that man specifically, he needs to like work with like Hit Boy on certain tracks too, because it's just the way he raps. Like,
yeah,
you gotta do it. You know what I mean?
Well, you always need a good engineer. And M been doing his own shit.
Well, M does his own shit, yeah. Or Royce does his shit, or Dre, but whatever. Nah, I just feel like it's a new sound, new young sound. Like, Hit Boy has not fucking missed. He didn't miss all last year. He's not missing this year. And last year he was busy.
Hit Boy.
Yeah, like the motherfucker did what? He did Big Sean's album last year. He did Nas' album. Who else did he did? He worked with a bunch of artists last year. I just know he was busy as hell. And this year he's doing the same shit. And to come back with Nas on a part 2, like, it's a dope fucking album, yo. Like, it was great. To me, probably my favorite song, besides the features, is Death Row East.
Oh yeah, the one about Pac.
Yeah, the one about Pac. Oh
that's
man, that shit was great. But you know what's crazy? I'm listening to the story, and he did an interview like years ago because Snoop was saying some shit that the story wasn't matching. So he was on Hot 97 last year. I think it was last year, and to like the Zoom type of shits, and he explained it. He was like, nah, that's not how it went down. Like, this is how it went down. Boom, boom. And then he made this song, like, re-explaining everything bit by bit. I was like, all right, that's the way you fucking do it. You get what I mean, man? Like,
yeah, because I mean, Nori tells a story about when they were out in Cali and shit, and they had like people thought shit was gonna go down. These motherfuckers were running like 2 buses deep and shit, doing wild shit in Cali and just chilling. And I think Snoop also spoke on that story. He was like, yo, we thought shit was gonna go down, but it was all love between him and Pac.
Yeah, but the thing with Snoop, it's like Nas was saying, like, that one incident Snoop was talking about, like, he wasn't even there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and in that song he said, yo, stop blaming Stretch.
Oh yeah, for
saying
Nas,
Stretch set him up.
Yeah.
Stretch from Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
Cause I seen Naughty by Nature perform live, and every time, like, he will stop. Stretch will stop. He has a tattoo of
Stretch has the tattoo
of Pac, and he gives it Hennessy. Like, in the show, he done it the 2 times I've seen him. He done it.
It was like,
so
some ill shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga, on thirsty.
Nah, but it's for my homie, for my brother, and he pours some. So
all over him,
for them to say like, yo, that nigga set him up, that's fucked up.
It's like foreplay though with the crowd, like,
weird.
You know, lick this off, and then what we doing?
Yo? I don't know. We get a lot of motherfuckers mad as hell. He's pouring Hennessy. Yo, man, he could have gave me that shot. Like, got motherfuckers like that out there.
Yeah, nah, man, but nah, Nas album's definitely check it out. I mean, because there's people that don't even know these artists drop music like that, which, yo, I find crazy. But then I think about it, like,
nah, I feel like everybody, we all got the same technology and shit to see.
Right, but I was talking to Paul today.
He ain't know.
He
too busy stressing through his
stuff. He going through it, yeah.
He not looking at media. Well, for one, he don't got his phone on him. See what I just did?
Yeah. So. He's gonna look at it like, this motherfucker. Yeah, nah, he ain't even know the Nas album dropped, and I was like, bro, that shit's everywhere. But then again, like, I think of the algorithms of how you search shit plays a big part of it too. Like, the kind of music you listen to.
I mean, I hear things because I listen to the radio, and then, I'm like, throughout the day I'm always listening to shit. So
yeah, I mean, for me, I'm in my job. Like, I don't have time to listen to the
what
radio.
What kind of music y'all got playing there? Michael Jackson? Like,
Nah, they don't got no music playing.
No music?
Nah.
So it's just a quiet playing?
This is a quiet place, and I just...
Nah, that's just wild. You can't do that.
Talk about injections and all that
Nah. Y'all need to get, like, at least some pop music going.
Right, so that's why I keep the AirPod in.
They let y'all do that?
Music. I mean, they haven't said shit to me. I've been doing it for months.
Oh, all right.
So I guess they let us do it. I'm doing it, yo. Because I don't like involving myself in some of those, like, conversations that they be having. Like, I'm just not there.
I'm like that at work, too. Like, I hear some guy said some stupid theory the other day. And I looked at him like, that's not how it worked. And he was like, you don't think so? I don't want to get that conversation with you, bro. It's too soon.
Educate yourself, bro.
I was like, too soon for this conversation.
Yeah, man. Like, some of those conversations, I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to involve myself in that. Like, and I've been saying outside of here, it's just, when it sounds like, you just sound hateful, you sound uneducated on certain things. It's just, it doesn't make me want to talk to you about it because we're just gonna get into an argument at work.
That's not the conversation I want to have with you right now.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm good. Nah. Let me get some liquor in me, then we can talk, and then I'm gonna talk my shit
at work.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not gonna happen at work. Cause
so it's telling me that.
Yo, if I gotta take a shot at work, then there's a problem. I need to quit that job.
Yo, this dude told me that he got caught at the liquor store.
One of the drivers?
He's the driver, yeah.
Oh
he was at the liquor store, right? So they were like, yo, what you was doing at the liquor store? He was like, nah, I went to go play lotto. They were like,
there you go, the numbers.
No, he was, they were like, we saw you with a blue moon in your hand. He was like, nah, that was for later when I get out of work.
Yeah, like, yo, do they make non-alcoholic blue moons?
No, nigga.
Because Heineken does it, right?
Well, why will you buy a beer
yo, listen.
For later? That's gonna be hot. Drinking that shit now.
Came out later as once I punch out, that beer has to be in my hand.
He had me done. He was like, yo, I got a break. Yeah, but you still gotta go back to work, though. I don't think that's how policies work, bro.
I think he should have thought about that.
Yo, he had me done when he said that shit. I looked up like, what?
Nah, so there's a dude at my job that I guess, he battled like alcoholism. And he was like, what he's done, the way that he's been able to...
he put mouthwash in his mouth?
Nah.
Like, alcohol from mouthwash?
No, he buys non-alcoholic. That's his way of going.
Coping?
He's still going through the process of
how bad of an alcoholic is.
Hey, it must have been that
yo,
serious.
My man
it must have been that serious.
When you need to put a non-alcoholic drink in a brown bag,
right?
You got a problem.
Hold on, wait. And like he was like, like this is how I still got my beer belly, cause he's drinking non-alcoholic beer, but he's drinking it like.
What is non-alcoholic beer though? That's not beer.
It's 0% alcohol. You just get the taste. I guess it tastes like it. Maybe a lighter version. Like maybe a lighter version because it doesn't. There you go.
So, okay.
So Coors does it. Coors has a 0% alcohol.
I think all beers do it now.
Well, Old Jules is one of the originals. Old Jules is like one of the originals non-alcoholic beers.
So they all got them. I mean, they all do it.
It's for the people that need
taste,
that taste.
Though? Yeah. That's weird.
That is weird, but then it's like...
Isn't that like a wheat taste, right? Like,
I think it is wheat, hops, like, But I think the hops has got to be out of it, right? Don't they get it from the...
Where do they get the alcohol from, right?
Because
IPA.
And it's usually
really
like
high.
A stronger,
Yeah, they're higher, right?
I don't know, yo. Whoever sees this, tell me what's the alcoholic ingredient.
Well,
how does it go?
Alcohol itself.
Is it alcohol? You throw that rubbing shit. It's that isopropyl 90, nigga.
That shit under there, and that shit'll be burning. That's why that shit burns.
That's why that shit burns when you take a hit. I don't know, yo, because.
Well, that's why I don't like hard alcohol. It tastes like shit.
It says, let's see, most non-alcoholic beer is made by removing the alcohol from regular beer. Once the alcohol is removed, the beer is black. Carbon dioxide must be added to carbon.
Oh, so it's like a soda. It's like a soda.
Like a soda.
At that point,
it has better taste.
Coca-Cola.
You get a motherfucking sugar
so
taste.
They take the alcohol out of it. It's flat. They carbonate it. All right, so that's how they do it.
That's weird.
But at that point, yeah, I mean.
But if you gotta do that because you have an alcohol problem, you still got the problem.
Right, you still got the problem, but at least
I think it's deeper than just alcohol at that point.
You're not getting that blackout drunk feeling.
Damn.
Which to me is like
every day blacking out.
Nah, but think about it, like alcoholics, they want that. they chase that high. You get what I'm saying? Like,
well, that is their high, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So they're chasing that. So now, but you're drinking
Literally.
a beer that's what up? Now you're drinking a beer that's not giving you the
So how many of those you're knocking down?
Yeah, he gotta be knocked. A 6-pack. It don't even sound the same, y'all. I drink a 6-pack of non-alcoholic. Why, my nigga? Like, mad calories.
How you knocking that
literally
shit
for
down?
no reason, yo.
Yeah, I mean it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it does defeat the purpose.
Don't
it
drink
really
at
does.
all. I mean, I
At that point, no. Yeah, at
it's
that
hard.
Point, like,
I mean, it's hard to be like, just cut it,
yeah.
because there is a lot of like addictions, like there's weird addictions, but that's an addiction. I feel like that's more mental. Cause you literally have to have a glass or anything to just go like this every day. Cause
Yeah.
you're going through a process.
I can
That's
see
wild.
it being more of a mental thing. At the same time, like people start to associate themselves or put themselves in a certain position. Like when you smoke a cigarette, some people can go a whole day without smoking. Some people
I still don't understand that neither. Like how you get addicted to that?
Some people have this thing where they train their minds, their body, whatever you want to call it, for when they sit in their car,
To smoke.
they have to spark.
No.
cigarette.
Once they
You get
finish
what I'm saying?
eating.
That's waking up and having a cup of coffee.
Right. And yeah, same thing as eating and having that first cigarette.
Well, sugar.
That's
Sugar
something
is
that
an
you
addiction.
You train yourself for that.
It's an oral fixation, so that's why
You just need something in your mouth.
Huh.
You just need something in your mouth to pull.
mouth.
They do candy because it's the picking up and putting
Gotcha.
Picking things up, putting them
Yes,
down in their mouth.
Now I feel some type of way about cigarette male smokers that say they not gay. But
That's
you
weird.
you trying to put something in your mouth
Keep
constantly.
sucking on that stick.
I think Ox. I'm gonna put him on blast. Ox started smoking
Damn,
like
really?
well the whole trucking life. You know what I mean? Well, listen, if you on the road, over the road driving, and you don't want to put a penis in your mouth, I guess you put a cigarette. Nigga.
I guess that's what he's doing. He's
Yo,
replacing
Ox,
it.
yo, we got questions.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
Ox
what-
has been like,
I don't.
he found the rhythm. He found the rhythm on how to comment on our videos and then don't block him. Because
I
now
guess.
now he's getting like real happy with it. Now he just be writing.
He
So I want him to write to this one.
I think he learned the algorithm of like dealing with me.
Yeah. Like
So he's like, oh wait, I gotta be more politically correct now.
This dude, man, he was like, because he wrote a couple messages, but there was one message that
Oh, he went in. That's the Taino one.
no, but there was another one recently.
'Cause he wrote like a whole story. I was
Yeah,
like, oh
which
shit,
is
he
cool,
went in.
which is
All right.
deep. Yeah. Well, he
Pause.
explained it a little better. Yeah. He explained it a
Nah,
little
but he
better.
saw where we were going with it though.
Yeah, he saw where we were going with it. The 5% Nation one, we was
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. Like, I spoke to him on that one. But nah, it's dope, man. Like, he's watching the video, he's commenting. So that gives people a little, just something to read upon, too, because,
I mean, this week, how many we dropped? 5, 4?
no, we did, I think, 3. One is dropping today. And we still got the
4.
other one. Yeah, but the one video didn't get that many views, so I held it back a day.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I want to at least hit a certain view, and then the next
Maybe we
one
dropping
drops.
it too fast. I don't know.
I don't know if we're dropping it too fast. No one's really like. So shout out to Sam again, because Sam was like, "Yo, well, Gary said he likes the. I guess when we drop it on like a bigger time frame.
Oh, okay.
You get what I mean?
I mean, we just trying to see what works. I mean,
And that's what I was telling Sam. Like, yo, we just trying to find a flow because
like we don't know if an hour's too much or half hour.
Right, I don't know because no one's
Wow.
really commenting
Yeah,
on
it's a
it.
lot,
So
yeah.
that I don't really know. But like Sam was like, yo, y'all should try to do like Twitch. But I don't know if Twitch is like live stream or
I don't know how that works at all.
I don't know. I really got to look into it too.
I think Twitch is more like a video game thing. But
Nah,
I've seen
people
other
do
people
everything on
it.
Twitch.
Yeah, I got no idea. I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works either. I want to figure that one out because I mean Twitch is it's a big platform.
Yeah.
It's a really big platform.
Pause.
I mean, like I don't think is T-Pain playing video games on it because that's what
I think
he's
so.
on.
Yeah, it's a few people on it.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could have the game on in the background, right? Like, how the fuck? I don't know how that
I
works.
don't know.
Yeah, I gotta look into
I
it.
can't say
But-
something. I don't know.
Because that's something where we could transition to videos too. Then that's different. But I
Another
don't-
platform. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
because that's just upload. It's already done. Boom, send it.
Yeah,
send
but
it,
I
send
don't
it.
know how people reach to it neither. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. So
Nah,
there's
we'll
some homework
figure
that
it
we
out.
have to do on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of homework. But I just know like even a lot of YouTubers they spend their time on Twitch. So I feel like there's one YouTuber he does any of his shit is live too. I want to try that one day. Because even if people aren't watching it, the second we record it, it launches when we're done. There's no editing.
Oh, okay.
So
I think there's more technicality stuff though. Like we need the laptop running and everything.
I think that you really do need that. You need that shit running at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh? Yeah, hell yeah, we did. Like completely. Because now I'm just thinking. Yo, so cop that Nas out. Back on topic, cop that Nas out.
Definitely a good album to listen to.
Nah, it is a good album, yo. Like
so far.
I mean, I got coming out. Rappers are coming out.
6, 7. I think I got 2.
Nah, the rappers are showing up this year, and I just hope that anyone else dropping right now is gonna continue holding weight because there's been some heavy hitting albums.
There's some good sounds out here.
Like, I'm not a Migos fan, but I mean, everybody was happy with the Migos album. I don't know how well it was, but I'm like I said, that's not my cup of tea. You get what I'm saying? So, but
straighten.
Yeah, you straighten. Ain't nothing but straighten and shit. I was like,
I took that shit like somebody got bad hair. They need to straighten.
Straighten that shit out. But whatever. Like I said, if that's your bag, then yeah, definitely, man. Even with like Cass doing the fucking
he came out with this
a diss track to Tory Lanez, like that's more of a it's a light jab. See, what bothers me about that is I know Tory Lanez not gonna respond because
because then he got still his lyrics to do it.
Like what he said in 2007. Well, no, you know what bothers me too, because I heard people like talking about it and. Oh, well, Tory Lanez is on this level. He doesn't need to, like, respond. And I hate that, right? Like, stop making levels to it, yo.
But
like,
what levels? I mean, like, Cassidy's been out of this world.
Like, I don't know. Because, Cassidy's in the battle rap stage.
No, but even when he was a popular artist, he was still a huge artist.
Oh, yeah.
And I guarantee you he done bigger numbers than Tory Lanez has.
Oh, yeah. And he's also done shit that niggas didn't want to go up against him.
And you got to understand, too, that, and this is before, like, streams and all that shit. And he did those kind of numbers. Tory Lanez ain't doing those numbers.
Nah.
So what level?
But Cassidy was doing streams when streams wasn't even a thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
You get what I mean?
No, but he still his LPs, his albums were that was still like the CD era still.
Right.
And that did crazy numbers.
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. But so that's what bothers me, right? Because there was the same shit with Drake though. When Drake threw a jab at Joe Budden and Joe Budden did like a whole fucking like mixtape dissing him, Drake never responded. Oh, he doesn't need to respond to somebody so low, but why not? Like,
how is low though?
Because Joe Budden doesn't do the numbers that Drake does.
But
so
see, those two different artists, because Budden's came out first, commercial. You get what I'm saying? His first song was a commercial song.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Bump it up.
He was with Desert Storm though too, like so he's been around. Like,
and those are all those freestyle mixtapes, but all the people that were even under that, Fab comes from there.
Stack Bundles.
What was my other man's name?
There was like 3.
It was like few of them.
Yeah, it was a few. I'm trying to think of
Damn.
Yo, was Ransom part of that?
Later on, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he was part of the mixtape
stuff. Another beast too. Like that nigga.
But that's another guy that is never gonna be commercial. He always want to be underground.
Yo, no, that's his lane.
And people know him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, no, I just think about like people always say, well, he doesn't need to respond to someone who's it's just gonna benefit that other person. But and that's what I hate, people that look at the sport like that.
And what's wrong with that?
Like, that's not the sport though. The sport is you want to be great, you got to show reasons why you're great. You went at Meek Mills. Okay, Meek Mills did a horrible job of getting at you.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I need you to go up against a rapper that's.
Well, no, see, Meek is the same, but Meek came from that also. Meek is known in Philly first for having all those battles and all those freestyles. And that
diss track he did to Drake was underground.
Trash. But when I feel like when it was time to go into the mainstream, he Simone Biles that shit.
Oh shit, the man. Yeah, he had mental health.
He couldn't finish it.
He did it because he kept telling Drake, or what did he say? Y'all must have forgot, or. I don't know.
He was suffering from amnesia.
Oh, he said, I want to know. Yeah. He didn't know what was going on.
He was lost.
He said on the song, I want to know. But that's what I mean. Like, and that sucks because
but
Drake and Pusha T.
But hold on. But you got to give it to Drake because he did a battle song, and that shit was like a platinum song, bro. Like,
Oh no, that shit did
that was a
numbers.
diss song.
It was
it took him off. Like, what the
it
hell?
was a diss song that can also be played as a record.
And played in the club
Because he never said his name. He never said his name.
Nah, he was just talking shit.
He chose the perfect beat.
Yeah,
Like he took
it out of this world though. He knocked that out the park. Like, oh shit.
But here comes when rappers get sensitive, right? Pusha T.
Pusha came at him.
He did the Duppy freestyle, and then Push was like, "I'm about to punch you in the fucking mouth," and he did. And then it was like, "Oh nah, when you start talking about my friends dying, and that's it."
Oh no, disease. Wasn't it? He was sick.
Yeah. 40 has like, and that's it. That you couldn't respond. Get the fuck out of here.
But
bro.
but then he answered him. But then Pusha came out with the kid like, man, you got a kid you don't even want to clean.
But that's what I'm saying. Push did that story of Adonis, whatever the fuck is, whatever the fuck the name is, story of Adonis.
Yeah, it's like that.
All right. He did the story of Adonis or whatever, and just
he went off the cuff.
that was it. Like
he was like, oh, he got some dirt.
Yeah, like he didn't have to say much, like or however you. But that was a dope
song too, though.
It was dope though. It was a dope ass track, and then it was like, well, I could say something that'll end your career, end your marriage, but you're not saying it, so you obviously ain't got it. Like I hate the excuses. You get what I'm saying? Like just do it, my man. Like
that's some WWE shit.
Yeah, and then what? So you could throw references at him, and then he throws references at you. Like nah, that's it. It's
right.
over, bro.
I think it'll continue like that though. Like,
yeah, and it's whack because that goes back to the shit that's happening with Royce da 5'9" right now. Royce was like, Lupe got too personal. So he's not gonna respond to Lupe.
There's no holds
Mickey
balls.
Fax got too personal, so he's not gonna respond to Mickey Fax. But it's like, yo, you told them to go in. You also disrespected them. So this is why I kind of lost.
Why isn't it personal? Why isn't it personal for them?
Because so Lupe had he spoke on. He was like, yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, like the one Lupe said the one line you said, like I'll shoot your son while he's eating sun chips. He said the second I heard that, I didn't even listen to the rest of your track. Like I cut it off. He was like that line right there. He was like, I take personal. He doesn't have a kid.
Because his kid eats
no,
chips?
because he don't
got no kids?
No, Lupe ain't got no kids.
Oh, Lupe.
But Lupe was like, there's so Lupe broke down the story of what happened. I guess I don't know if it was Chicago or whatever, but there was a dad that pulled up to I think it was like a Burger King or a McDonald's and had the son sit on his lap, and off of a retaliation, they shot the kid like 6 times.
Damn.
Like, so he was like, there's just certain things that is distasteful that you just don't talk about.
At a Burger King?
And Mickey Fax has a son. And in the live with Mickey Fax, Royce was like, all right, I'm going to point that to you and your son. So that's why Mickey Fax took it personal. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like, you said something that made them feel like
uncomfortable.
All right, nah, nigga, that's it. Like now I'm going for your head. So which is what Lupe did, and which is what Mickey Fax did. And in return, you're like, oh, these guys are sensitive, and you're not replying.
You sensitive.
Like, right. Like, why are you not replying? You called them out. They did their thing, and now you're like, nah. And then you're asking Slaughterhouse, how come they're not jumping in? Because you're getting jumped. And it's like, damn, bro, like I'm slowly like losing respect for you, my man. Like, because you called them out, they showed up, and now you're backing off.
So did you really have it the whole time? Or?
Right. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like I'm questioning, like, yo, yeah, you could rap your ass off, and I give that to you. Like, you could definitely, you nice, but in this battle ring,
that's not your lane.
That's not your lane. That's your man's lane. Like, that's M's lane, yeah.
Oh, let's see.
You know what I'm saying? That's Joe Budden's lane. That's Joel Ortiz's lane. Crooked Eye's lane, but maybe it's not your lane.
Yeah, Joel's.
Joe Budden? No. Or Joel Ortiz?
Joel Ortiz.
It's fucking monster. Nice. Yeah, he's nice as fuck. They were all nice, though.
Yo, he had, like, the bodega things. It was, like, skits they had.
Oh, no. That's, like, his first... That's like his early work.
It's him and somebody else. No, I think they still do it, though. Like,
oh, yeah?
They drop different episodes and shit.
Yeah, nah, man. Like, Joel is one of those dudes that he doesn't get... I don't feel like he gets the full respect.
Probably not.
And when he first dropped, like Hot 97 was like, yo, they were
why
they were trying.
Why you think
bro.
that is though?
I feel like 'cause he's Spanish.
Yes.
That's I
Absolutely.
I won't ever bite my tongue on that. I feel like 'cause he's Spanish.
Yes. I mean, they didn't give it to Pun.
They didn't give it to Pun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 'cause he's Spanish. And
Pun was the nicest.
Joel Ortiz is not a slouch. Like
Yo, think about I always.
and he's
think
been
that,
doing it for years.
Like if Pun was still around, the sounds he would have been in right now, like that's
right. So
crazy.
and that's the same shit with Biggie though.
Cause think about because you see Joe, the way Joe
Right.
been moving,
Yeah.
that would have been Pun's lane.
Oh, 1,000%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, seriously.
Pun's that nigga. Like,
Cause even see Joe gets love, but I don't feel like Joe gets the love he deserves either. Like, cause Joe's been doing it since the early '90s, digging in the crates. Like he's been doing it, bro. Like, and he's adapted to every era.
he has had that one song.
You get what I'm saying? He always had an anthem,
Yeah, and always.
always.
So
So you get what I'm saying? So yeah, no, definitely. I think
I think that would have been Pun's.
it's a Spanish
lane,
thing.
man. Pun
Joel
would've been
Ortiz
killing
like-
it right now.
But you know what? Then that goes back to the Spanish community too, because you'll support some artists that aren't even that great in Spanish music. But then Spanish rappers, you're not really supporting them like the way you support.
Well, I know that.
You get what I mean?
I know the roots. A lot of the roots of like reggaeton and trap
Yeah,
comes from hip hop.
yeah. Well, there was
It's a hip-hop
Spanish
thing.
rap also.
It's guys from Puerto Rico that come out here,
Right.
hear the shit and be like, "Oh, that's just dope."
We'll do that shit in
Take
Spanish.
it back.
Yeah.
take it back home and then do their own mix of it.
Yep.
So that's what it comes from.
But that's
what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying. So you can
And
look
the
at
battling shit and them dissing each other, throwing lines at each other.
Yeah,
that's
nah,
a hip hop
every-
move.
Yeah,
in
that
Spanish.
shit all is
En
all an
español.
influence. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But that's
So-
what I mean. So a rapper like Joel Ortiz was a fucking beast. Like the Spanish community, a lot of them don't really fucking fuck with his music
I
either.
don't think they even know who that is.
And that's the craziest shit. Because he was a big ass name
for a few
for a minute. Yeah.
But
He never really got the support from his own people. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
know
you know,
what you
at the end of the day too, like whatever the case is, man.
Yow.
The fu- Yow.
I don't think that he even represents that he's half Dominican,
He's Puerto Rican.
does he? Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
So how is it that like the Spanish community could kind of support
Well, all
somebody
right. So that goes back to a mentality I had too. Like, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. You don't see me like rocking Puerto Rican hats or
People are really proud. There's
right. And so Dominican people are very proud too. Yeah, like they're proud of their countries. But do I have to sport a flag and yell it out every time to let you
Wepa.
know? And he does say no. Well, no, he doesn't have Spanish songs, but he says
I don't
he's Puerto
think he's
Rican.
New Yorican.
He's New Yorican, yeah.
oh, it's another black rapper.
Nah, because he says it in some of his tracks. Like I'm Puerto Rican, like he says it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't hear him going like, I don't know if he's at the Puerto Rican parade. Like,
He probably has been.
yeah, he probably has been. But that goes to a lot of Spanish rappers.
So do you
though.
think more Puerto Ricans know Jim Jones?
They probably don't.
Jim Jones is half Puerto Rican?
And
Fabulous is like
reps
half
it.
Dominican.
Yeah, but
And he's repped it.
yeah, but it's like
Nori is half
Nori
Puerto-
Nori
Yeah,
reps
but
it.
when did Nori start getting the respect? When he started
When
doing
he
it,
went into the
when he started, doing that Spanish. But that sucks too because well, no, but I'm talking about for the Puerto Ricans that grew up here. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you grew up around that music. Nori is a big ass fucking artist everywhere. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah, but he got
didn't
shit.
really-
But he got shit for it because the record label wasn't really wanting him to do that, and everybody was making fun of him. He was like, "I'm going this way,"
yeah, and he introduced everything.
and he went into it.
Yep, he crossed that whole. He broke that plane.
He went into it.
You get what I mean? But yeah, I don't feel like a person has to say like, "Oh yeah, I'm Puerto Rican," so you know, like I'm like that's a little unfair too. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like if you want to reach out to a certain community, maybe that is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
But then what does that say for the rest of the world, right? When niggas in Europe like embrace
They embrace
all
it, though.
that shit. They embrace any fucking form of rap music, no matter what the race. They embrace the shit out of everybody overseas.
But that's what the what you call is called the time base or whatever the fuck it's called, that Brooklyn sound.
Yeah.
that they have right now, bass something. I forgot what it's called. That comes from Europe. It's a Europe sound.
Look at that shit. Like, cause Europe embraced, and I'm talking about these are like, there's a lot of white people.
But so
I'm not
I
even
seen,
talking about the black or Hispanic people that are over there.
I seen China has like their own rappers.
Korea does.
There was the Korean. There was a Korean. There's in Jerusalem, the raps in his language. But these are guys that are pushed down by the government because they're spraying words that the government don't want you to hear that.
Yeah.
So they dealing with that shit overseas.
Right, but that was hip hop back in the 70s
that was
and 80s.
Here, right?
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. Now they're going through it
around the world, everywhere with hip hop.
But it's just all in all, I feel like that's just such an American mindset's a perfect word because they just hate to show love the way the Wu-Tang is fucking loved overseas and they're big as hell and they will never be broke in their life. They'll never be broke because they make so much money overseas. And there's a lot of rappers that speak on that. You get what I mean? Like the money they get overseas is way, and the love they get overseas is way different.
Well, that's what happened with the whole thing with ASAP Rocky. Like he fucked up his purse over there in Sweden when he got into that fight with the.
Yeah, and he got locked up.
That wasn't really his fault at all. But
nah, the people were fucking with him though.
Yeah. They got beat the fuck up.
New York style. And now his bag is fucked up over there. It's a whole different bag. Good. That's a whole different bag.
Oh, he good.
He got Rihanna.
Rihanna just became a billionaire.
First female. Not first female, but first female musician. What is she?
She
first
didn't
island.
She didn't get it from the music.
Something.
she didn't get it from her music though.
Well, a lot of these rappers don't become billionaires.
She got it through Fendi.
Yeezy did it through the Yeezys.
Which is ridiculous. Them shits is ugly as hell. Why you spend that much money in them shoes?
But people are doing it.
They do. They dropping motherfuckers rocking them.
My man's a billionaire.
Ugly.
Jay-Z didn't make $1 billion through his music.
Nah, he didn't.
No, he did it through
Rockaway.
Fucking owning teams, clothing labels.
Rockaway had him off. He sold it because he knew that shit wasn't going nowhere after a while. Some Chinese company brought it. He sold it out, but what is Rockaway now?
Okay, he did Tidal. Then he sold that.
Well, look at 50. Look at 50. 50 didn't make his money from that.
50 didn't make his money from that.
He sold
50
the water.
had vitamin water. 50 had
and sold it to Coke.
His clothing label, like, you know.
G-Unit.
They're not making their money off fucking music.
But that's making your moves. So it's kind of like I raised the stock on that. He made his money off because Apple brought it. Right?
What, Beats?
Yeah, Beats by Dre is Apple made, I think now, or another company brought him out.
So some company bought him out. He just sold it off, and that's it. Like,
he made a few million off of that shit.
Yeah, he made a couple $100 million off. That's what I'm saying. Like these
Sean
musicians,
John.
These musicians. Puffy has had liquors and clothing labels.
He don't even own Ciroc.
No, he invested in it.
Yeah, he don't even own that
same
shit.
50 did with F and vodka.
That's crazy.
And then sold his share. And then 50's doing it with that cognac. He has that champagne. Like, bro, it's all a flip, bro. Look at Nas. Nas did it.
He got a mad shit too. He does mad stuff.
Nas, Lyft, Ring. Like, Nas invested in so much shit when it wasn't nothing. And the second it blew up, all right, it's time to get rid of these shares. Coinbase, like, they make their money off of being smart and investing into certain things, bro.
I guess when you got the money like that to flip money, and you're willing to, because that's gambling at the end of the day. If you're willing to be like, I got 50,000 to lose right here.
Well, think about it, bro.
I'll be doing it too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If you have this. All right, so let's say rap is your lane, and I can at least do like 15, 20 shows a year that could probably get me, let's say, close to $2 million. And you come from nothing, you're gonna make that work to invest that other 20, 30 mil you got in the bank to bet on yourself.
I don't know, but it's a lot of tricks to it too.
Look,
because you sign contracts.
Kanye was like what, almost broke at one point, and then look what happened, billionaire. Like, bro, come on, man.
I think his clothes is trash.
He had a white tee that had holes in it that was selling for like $600. Bro, I could do that shit with my $5 white tee right now. Like,
Kanye expired shirt.
That's like what they say. Like, you could sit there and buy a basketball for $10, and it's worth $10 or worth less. The second you let that basketball touch LeBron James' hands, how much is that basketball worth now? Like, these rappers or these entertainers in general, they're able to make any small thing flip.
Right. Well, you got that money, man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
man. So you gotta do it.
I would too. I mean, if I had to invest it like that,
Oh, of course.
I'd be like,
Why not?
well, buy that.
We'll make it back. Look at Rick Ross.
Oh,
He bought that mansion. He bought that mansion for a couple mil. He ain't spend that much on it.
man, still own the whole city.
Yeah, word up.
He owns acres
Yo,
of
like,
this
this
shit.
is
Like,
ridiculous. And he just bought like the
he
yard
bought
that was
even
behind
more.
it. Yo.
A yard. There was land left.
There
Like,
was
you know
land
what I'm saying?
behind it. Yeah, he got it.
He bought
But it's
more acres.
crazy because look at the flip he made.
I don't think he been making shit off his music. What he been making off his music? Like the past
Nah, his money is coming from like
8 years.
investments. You get what I'm saying?
The last 8 years.
Well,
where's
his
money?
music doesn't. I mean, listen, Rick Ross has classic records.
Yeah, he does.
He has big songs, but no, his money comes from all his investments.
Well,
and all
they
his
say,
other shit.
and they say Ross is one of those artists that when these artists reach out to him, he
does it on the
writes
spot.
it quick and
He does it on the
yeah,
spot.
it's just-
Like, you got it the next day.
Yeah, that's dope. Like you
That
know
is
what I
dope
mean?
because you don't get that from a lot of people, and he don't give a fuck who he's featured with.
Nah,
It's
he
more
just-
of
he
y'all.
gonna body
I'm gonna
you,
leave a
gonna do my
legacy
shit.
behind, and I'm gonna do it the right way.
Oh,
Dude, that his mansion, they shot fucking Coming to America 2 in there, bruh.
but how much money you think he made off that?
It doesn't matter. He only paid like what, 3-4 mil, whatever the fuck for that house. Like he bought it. It was like Evander Holyfield's old house that was foreclosed.
That's crazy.
Like whatever the fuck it was.
What are
Like
you doing, man?
right. And even if you made 500,000, you still made a big percentage back.
That's a big ass house.
That is a big ass house. That's a lot of care, yo.
That's crazy.
like yo.
And his car collection, he got a fucking crazy.
He's just
car
getting
collection.
his license. He's working on getting his license. He don't even have a driver's license. You got like 100 cars that you can't even drive, bro.
I mean, he rich though.
I don't give a fuck, but you're still gonna want to
boy's
buy your
driving.
favorite car.
You driving, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm standing right here.
I'm gonna sit right here in the back
Watch
of
you
this
drive
fucking
that shit.
GTI, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. I ain't gonna be in the back uncomfortable.
I'll be right in the back. Like,
Like,
go ahead.
yeah.
You drive it.
So think about it, like, and yo, you like 40 years old. You about to get your license now?
It's crazy because he ain't even from New York. That's a New York thing.
That is a New York thing because everything is subways and taxis and buses.
Yeah, that shit blew my mind the other day too. Because I'm like,
You don't really need a car out there.
you don't want a car out there.
Where you gonna park?
You can't.
Yo, what's your insurance gonna look like, yo?
I think insurance is cheaper there than Jersey.
Probably because no one really wants a fucking car.
Yeah, I think
Like-
it's cheaper there than
Like,
Jersey.
oh man, yo, my insurance when I lived in Patterson was high as fuck compared to what the fuck I'm paying now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I can't even imagine New York. Like New York's got. I don't know. I'm about to do a quote real quick.
Yeah, I
in New
don't know.
York.
That's just crazy.
Like, I'm about to do a Manhattan quote. Like,
But
nah,
well, we can't have a car out in Manhattan. Where you parking it?
right.
Then you gotta store it.
You got to pay for storage.
Yeah.
Like those parking lots, them motherfuckers charge, bro.
Hell yeah, a month is like a few hundred.
A few $100 just to store a car that
You're paying rent.
You can't even go full speed in the city,
You're
nigga.
paying
Like you
full
doing
rent
like
for a
10.
car. So
Yeah,
it's
nah,
it's
fuck
easier
that.
for them to get around in the train.
yeah, right. So it makes sense. But you in Florida, you
Yeah,
gotta
he's in
drive.
Florida. You got in Florida. You gotta drive.
You gotta drive.
Well, no, because you know so the inner cities, they don't want you to go out, so they put everything close.
Gotta say, do like the projects do it over here.
Yeah, they put everything close next to you.
Because the projects here got everything. You don't gotta
That's
leave.
why. So you don't go out to nowhere else to
Yeah,
explore.
like, you
Everything's
staying-
right
you
here.
Staying here, you be good, yo.
Right.
Yo,
and they
'cause-
pad you down like, oh, what you need there? Supermarket? Boom.
Got you.
Oh, you need to
Oh.
wash your car?
Yo, so we
For
got a
car
car wash
wash.
right there. Liquor store right there.
Oh, you like
Chinese
chicken?
Restaurant right there. Chicken store right
Hey.
there.
You don't gotta
Oh,
go nowhere.
you want to try? You trying juice, nigga? Yo, we there on West
Juice?
Broadway.
We'll get you.
Juice shop right there next to the little
Oh,
Caesars.
you want to feel?
Like,
You want to feel important? Some cigars? Boom.
there you go.
Store.
Cigar. Yeah, like come on, bro. They put literally, yo, they put everything right there.
Yeah, so that's an inner city thing. So that's. See, the project is called Project because that was what it was.
Yeah.
Let's keep these people here, and they're gonna stay in this environment.
And
They stay in that environment.
Yo, they fucking succeeded, bro. Like I known people that grew up in the projects that sat there and told me, like, yeah, we 3 generations in, and while I'm younger, I'm like, I'm thinking, oh, that must be a good thing. I don't fucking know. But as I got older, I'm like, damn, 3 generations of y'all motherfuckers ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, word.
That shit don't sound that great to me.
They've been
yo.
holding you back, homie.
They held you back and you allowed them. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the craziest shit to me, man.
It's in a way it is segregation.
Is it
think about it,
segregation,
yeah,
or-
because it's still coming from that same era. It's still the same.
Right.
This is just a little cover of it.
It's so crazy, man.
To you don't look at it as segregation because you got freedom. Do you though? Because you ain't going nowhere.
And then you think about the jobs like you need aren't really the jobs that other people need, right? Because you pay like what, $200, $300 in rent,
Yes. So you get a job that pays you $15 an hour.
and you're good.
That's it right there.
And this has nothing to do with it, but I was watching Last Action Hero last night, and the nigga with the movie ticket, the old man, he was like, "Oh, my dad worked here, and then he got me a job, and now this dude's an old ass man."
He died. Don't he die?
No, but hold on, but he's working the TV projection screen, and I'm sitting there like, bro, how much you making now? Like, you ain't
Well, think
making
about it.
shit.
That movie was what, 19?
No, but it's still the same
95?
thing. It's along those same lines of where you only need to make a certain amount. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you see certain people working like whatever. Like, yeah, I'm gonna work at this.
But it's crazy because you see a lot of people that don't stay at jobs for a long time.
Yeah.
Like they just go. They had a different job. Every time you run into them, they had another job. And you're like,
But all within the same.
how are you paying for anything?
All within downtown. Like that was
Right.
the craziest.
Like, yo, I worked at this store,
Like, yo, I
but
was
now I'm
work-
at this restaurant. But then I went back to this other store.
But it's not even a restaurant.
it's
Like,
like,
it's
yo.
like it's like a pizza shop, nigga. Like
Yeah.
it's not like
so you're not getting nothing.
like it was like, yeah, I worked at this t-shirt store. Then I worked at I ain't even work at Foot Locker. I worked at that sneaker store though. Like it was close to Foot Locker.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
then I went to like the pizza shop around the corner. This is all downtown right here. Like the whole
so
downtown
you're
strip
still
is,
staying in that environment. Your money is not really growing.
no, it's staying
And
staying
you
within the
staying
same range because you're staying in that same environment. You're literally staying on that one strip.
And then what you doing with your life too? Like it's funny because you see
Buying
people
clothes and
posting,
sneakers?
right? But you see them posting and shit. But like, how happy is your life? You know what I mean? Like you
Well, no,
posting
you
your
see
life.
people-
Like I'm on the block. I'm about like
Flying Spirit, you know, they go
Flying Spirit. Talking about
Flying
Flying Spirit. Did you hear that last week? Spirit just broke a record
On what?
for canceling the most flights.
Why?
Yo, like 3,000 something flights, bro.
a Facebook friend of mine, she was at her bachelorette party in Nashville.
Did you just say a Facebook friend?
Yeah,
I
because
don't even know what that means.
You never knew her?
She's my best friend on Facebook.
Boy, it's like this dude with all the Indian people on his
They all my
Facebook.
she was a high school friend, but
Oh, okay.
obviously that was how many years ago.
Yeah, now she's a Facebook friend. Yeah.
Humma,
Her
humma.
bachelorette in Nashville, she bought tickets to Spirit. Spirit canceled, so they went from here. They had to rent a car and then drive all the way to Nashville because she was going to lose our reservations. Spirit.
Why they cancel it?
Spirit.
Because
of
of
Spirit.
Corona?
Nah, because Spirit they in the spirit to do shit like that. They in the spirit to do fuck shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy
To
though.
cancel all their flights.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck your hotel fees, bitch.
Nah, they said something about I think something happened. They got breached. Like their software got breached and it crashed or some shit, and they started canceling that shit to catch up.
That's fucked up.
But nah, not the plane, but the software.
That's wild, yo.
It's not there.
Just
Like,
cancel.
somebody was in that motherfucker.
Hitting the shit out that fucking.
You know what sucks that
button, man.
you're ready to go on vacation. You know that last day you're like,
Yeah, well, just like she was.
yo,
Oh, shit.
I'll work next week. I'm gonna be down having a good time. You get to the airport, you don't even get to the airport,
Nah.
but you get that text in the morning when you waking up to go.
Cancel.
That should say cancel.
Like a
Dude, you
day
know the feeling of
before?
that? Somebody getting drop kicked.
You already paid for the hotel. You already paid for whatever plane.
Somebody
you
getting
had.
drop kicked.
Like,
Yeah, I'm going to the airport. Drop
yo,
kicked.
where?
I'm some Stone
Hey, yo,
Cold Steve
cancel my
Austin.
shit, yo.
That motherfucker drove the truck through the state.
Did she at least get her money back though?
I don't know how that
Ooh,
works.
Shit.
I don't know how that works because now they want you to put insurance in this shit, and I think that insurance is if the shit gets
just trying
canceled,
to
you
get
get your
more
money back. But that's an extra few $100s.
Yeah, of course. That's how they get you.
It's not huge. It's like maybe less than $50 for a trip.
Really? It's still another $50 I could have used on a drink.
Right.
Like I don't using that shit on no fucking flight.
Oh, on that.
You shouldn't be
said it's a
canceling my goddamn
bachelorette,
flight.
right? You said it's a bachelorette? That's $50 on that stripper. You know what I mean? All that. All that. Now she can't afford it.
That's one less.
Now she got to go rent a
stroke.
whole car and put miles and gas and like, fuck out of here, yo. Nah, hell no.
Yeah, so that sucks.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. I didn't even know that was
But
going
people
on.
live that lifestyle. People live that idea.
So yeah,
that
I'm gonna
cheap
spend.
shit.
Listen, yo. I got $200 rent. I'm I'm about to go spend 3 G's on this vacation real quick. Take mad pictures.
Not even.
Like, you know what I mean?
Not even.
Are they flying economy and they getting is Groupon still a thing?
Yeah.
Are you getting the Groupon deals?
And they probably not. And they probably not even. And they probably not even.
6 nights, 5 days, whatever.
They're probably not even eating for like 3 weeks.
Now they got the all inclusive.
No, I'm saying they not eating before they go on their vacation and shit. And it's not because they on a diet. No, you can't afford it.
Like, I got 50s bikini.
Yeah, I got 50s. I got to get my vacation bought. Nah, dude, you can't afford the food.
Yo, word.
That's what it is.
That's wild, yo.
So it's a lot of people live their life like that. Imagine living like that. That's check to check living, bro.
No, but see,
and
that's
it's hard.
That's fucking. But they're comfortable with that, right? Because they're gonna stay in that space the rest of their lives,
right?
And
you not the rest of their lives. You just said 3 generations.
3 generations.
So it's been your great grandparents were doing that shit, my nigga.
They went on the same vacations you went.
Some people don't
planes were existed.
But some people don't even go on vacations, bro.
Nah.
Some people don't know out of that area.
Dude, there's people that never left our town, bro.
That's what I'm saying. People don't know what Wayne looked like.
No, they know how Willowbrook looked like, but they ain't know that there was a whole nother part of Wayne.
They don't even know there's mountains up there in the lake.
Nah, but that's sad, right? Like, because
they're like, yo, people swim in the water because we don't swim in the Passaic River. But over there, they swim in the river.
Well, no. Well, in our area on the west side of Patterson, we had Lou Costello Pool, which I never swam at. Like, my mom was not letting me go there.
You was catching ringworm, AIDS. You was catching all type of shit. You were just going to swim.
But that's what everybody knew. So no one really went to the lakes. People went to Costello Pool. Like, that was a thing.
Again, why was that a thing? It was local things to keep you in there. Yeah, so you don't go nowhere else.
You don't gotta go
And then
nowhere.
everybody started going to the lake when they started getting their car. Which lake they went to?
And then you know what was around?
I know the answer.
What?
Hopacon Lake.
It's Hopacon, right?
Hopacon Lake.
I just learned that like 2-3 years ago. That's Hopacon all along.
Hopacon.
Yeah.
But check this out. But even to get to Hopacon Lake, check it out.
You gotta drive.
You passed like 2 or 3 freaking lakes. Yeah. Why you drive so far?
Yeah, yo, it's crazy, right? Because there's one girl I worked with. That was where she was from, and she always called it Hopacon, and I just called it Hopacon because it just sounds right to me. You get what I'm saying?
I didn't even know who that person was.
Hopacon. Like, that's it.
Nah, that shit was called Hop Back On the highway because it was on 80 right there.
Yeah, yo,
Tomahawk's later on. It became a hood spot.
Darlington became a hood spot.
I mean,
Darlington Lake was like
a lot of them are closed.
It was a pool. It was a pool because that shit was not a lake. They made that. It was a man-made lake. It was like a fucking pool.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
And that shit became all Patterson. Like,
yeah.
Dude, Patterson took over. The second motherfucker started getting their licenses.
Nah, as soon as
it was done deal, yo.
It was crazy because as soon as one person finds that lake,
it was done.
The whole town.
The whole hood knew about it.
Like, the next time you go, you're like, yo, what the fuck?
That was like Skaters World in Wayne. The second motherfuckers from the hood found Skaters World, that shit became where gangs met up to fight in fucking Wayne.
You know what's crazy? Like, talking about skating.
All the Patterson was there.
So Bruno Mars have "Skate to Me." He has a song out like with that old soul vibe.
Yeah,
like skating vibe shit.
He did it at Mayweather's
no.
skate rink.
He has a new song with Anderson. They have another song.
Well, yeah, they got a group.
So
what is it? Supersonic or
no? Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic. Yeah.
So they have the song "Skate to Me," and they were talking about skaters, like this whole skating ring stuff, like this generation where they know that. So they're saying there's still like some skater parks around. Yeah, like ATL.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, but that was the thing. Like when my parents were kids,
skating. Your father was a skater.
That's how they met.
It was nice.
Yeah, I heard he was doing it with the fro.
Sit there and drop the leg and then.
Oh, that's what I heard. I don't see him doing it, but
Pops.
But yeah, they saying like that vibe, like will that come back?
What? I mean, it can.
It can, but
I mean, I would go to a skate rink. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you don't want to skate?
Nah, I don't want to fall.
Man, I'll try it. I mean, I never ice skated.
I skated once and I was on the floor, but yeah,
ass was wet, nigga. Nah, I mean, I never ice skated. I would try it. I mean, we did Skaters World. That was dope.
Skaters. I did rollerblades,
but that's what we used to do. You just take your own blades and go.
No, but that skating is different. It's the force.
I feel like there's more balance, right?
I think it's harder. It's like a high heel shoe on, and you gotta.
You can't really lean the same.
The brake is forward.
See, that's one thing that I'm not doing.
Yeah, it's brake like that. You going forward.
Yeah, like I'm tripping. Like, nah, but rollerblades had this shit in the back.
In the back, you step back.
You just, boom, pop that heel down, and you're good.
Or you go sideways.
Or you go side. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Skates, you got to put that shit forward, nigga. You falling, bro.
Yeah, that's just hard. That's just tough. So think about all those moves that they be doing and shit. That's pretty dope. Like that's.
I mean, yo, T.I. killed it.
Did he though?
It looked like he did in that movie. He was sitting there dancing with it. Like I was, oh shit.
I wonder if he was. I don't even think that was him. They probably had him sit him down. The face pics.
Wild, yo. It's crazy, right? Because when that movie came out, I was like, who the fuck is skating, yo? Like, but I think about it, it's different
down there. Probably
down there compared to us.
Because think about Skater World's clothes. Anything near us, skating wise, we don't know no rings around here.
Bro, a lot of shit near us before we had cars were closing the fuck down because there's nothing but drama. Motherfucking Fun and Games. No, not Fun. What was the name of the arcade? Fun and Games, right?
Fun and Games, yeah.
That shit closed down on us.
But think about it. You start moving. It's because these people start moving this way, and then these people are like, oh hell no.
They saw the whole hood fucking with the gothic kids up there. Like they was
you're mixing neighborhoods, and then these kids from Patterson is easy access for them to come up here.
These kids from Patterson were taking over because
that's starting problems and shit.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
And you had all these gothic kids that just like to sit down on the floor.
Yeah, on some nasty shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is pre-coronavirus.
Right. They were just sitting on that floor. Yeah, like, and
Muskies.
They was getting bullied. The motherfuckers that was dancing, everybody was getting bullied out there. So they was like, all right, it's time to shut this shit the fuck down.
Right.
Which sucks, man, because it was a dope spot. You know what I mean?
But you're taking it away from somebody else.
Hey, they took away from us, yo.
But I'm saying they're taking away from the next generation.
The next generation.
So it's trapping you more.
They don't know what the fuck that is.
And then they built the mall downtown to try to keep people even closer.
And they put an arcade in there.
That shit was shitty.
I never been in there.
Me neither. I went in there once because I had to park there to do.
That's the only time I've been to that downtown mall. Parking downstairs.
Yeah, that's it.
And when they first opened, they was like, "Yo, if you park downstairs and you buy chicken from that chicken store, they wouldn't charge you if you showed them the receipt."
I've been to the theater.
Oh, okay.
I never been there.
I used to go to the theater there.
I went there because that's where the courthouse used to have you park for jury duty.
Right.
That's the only reason I even been in there.
That's it. That was a smart hustle for them, but
The theater there was dope because no one went to it. So it was
right, because you weren't Patterson. I ain't trying to get shot while watching the movie, motherfucker.
I never been in there.
That's I never been upstairs. But no.
And then I saw that they put an IHOP. I'm like, y'all definitely try to keep people in here.
Oh, they definitely like, yo, you don't gotta go to Route 4.
Yo, Route 4
you don't gotta go Route 46. Yo, we got it right here for you, bro.
Y'all all
fuck
like
out
this
here.
shit.
Fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. That goes back to keeping people trapped in that area, man. Like,
and people look at it like, no, convenience. Nah, no, it's not.
Like, nah, I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go to that nice IHOP, like where people are friendly, motherfucker. I ain't staying here.
People with stupid ass attitudes.
Yeah, now you got the fucking a little thugged out fucking waitress like wilding on you and shit. Like, yo, you don't want that coffee, nigga. Like,
that coffee nasty. Water. That's like, it from last night. So why don't you just make a new one? Fuck, you think I come in here to work? Like, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
All right.
Fuck, you think I came here to work? I ain't changing no filters, nigga.
Like, I don't even drink this shit.
Fuck out of here. Take that shit, yo.
So imagine that. That's the attitude you get.
Like, I think even when we were younger, like, when we went out places, we looked for like the little friendly environment. Like, bitch, I don't want to feel like I'm home eating, motherfucker. Like, I'm not doing that.
Oh, but it's that a lot of people are still programmed. They're programmed.
Yeah. Which is, I think, is cool. Like the way we grew up was decent, man. Because we had a nice mix of people. Like literally, we were mixed with like every fucking race you could think of, and we learned certain things culturally growing up, and we also just learned that there was just more to it. You know what I mean? Right. Yo, we had like every race of Spanish.
Well, that's the thing. So
we had black, Indian, Chinese, white. We had
But that's the thing.
All types of white.
All right, so that comes down to this. So people that want to teach their own kids and not take them to the school system or try to shelter their kids,
Yeah.
you're doing a harm because
Right.
you're not exposing them to the real world.
Yeah.
Your house ain't the real world,
Nah.
bro. The only real world that's a house is MTV.
MTV.
No, that's
MTV, I'll
that's
show
it.
you
That's the real world. You know what I mean? Other than that, you're not teaching your kids shit.
Nah.
The real world, and yeah, honestly, like, I don't think schools teach you shit anyway, but it's just everything else that comes with the school.
Right, everything else that came with the school, like the diversity we had growing up, was fucking amazing.
It was something different that you got to see,
You
but
get what I'm
you wasn't
saying?
gonna witness that shit in school. I mean, at home, you wasn't gonna witness that shit. If you were homeschooled or
like the
whatever.
block we were on was the same shit. Like, you know, it was a mix. Like, it wasn't like that in the beginning though. Like where Liberty Street when I was growing up wasn't like that. Like everybody was just black and it was just like me and Ox. Like, but then it was like, well, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? And then but then we had the one dude, Marion's brother. They were from Chile. Like, you know what I'm saying? You started meeting all these different cultures and it was like, oh shit. Like, we had the one white boy on the block. We had this Dominican dude down the block that they all started chilling with. So then when you used to look at Liberty Street, it was like this multicultural fucking group of people.
That was liberated.
Yeah, word. Like, and it was that shit was dope though because everybody learned from each other's culture.
Right,
you know
but that's
what I
the
mean?
only way you could learn if you got the experience into it.
And it was all
when you
love
keeping
out
your
there.
kid from that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy
And I
too
learned
though?
that.
Like our block, like when we used to chill there, everybody came to our block.
Yeah.
Everybody got along with us, yo. Everybody, any set, whether you were from the east
Which
side,
is funny because
the
I ran
south,
into this kid that I used to work with, and he was like, "Oh, ain't you from like Liberty Street?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not a gang, nigga."
Yeah, what there? Like,
He said, "Yo, but you used to be out there with them." He was like, "Yo, you was with Jasper, right?" I was like, "Never Jasper."
Nah,
Jasper.
but
I was
Fat
cool
Mike
with
and them,
Jasper.
yeah, there was a couple Jasper people that were there chilling with us. They used to chill with us every night.
Yeah,
Like,
but I wasn't down with Jasper.
we had people from Brook Slope chilling there. We had people from down the hill chilling there. Like, people from the east, I'm saying east, North 3rd, North Main. Like, yo, we had such a mixed group of people, bro. School 8.
School 8 kids, yeah.
Yeah, like, yo, everybody was there, bro.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, our block was definitely, I mean, because it's not like we sat there. We never showed any hate. We always
right,
showed
but
love.
that shows you that then you be comfortable around anybody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you shelter your kids from that. You know what I mean? Because it's the street. I don't
Well,
want you in the
think
street.
about the little, like those little Bengali kids that was growing up on our block that was scared to come outside or scared. Not all of them, because I mean we used to chill with a few of them.
Nah, I mean, but
But there was
them.
a few that was like they were fucking terrified to even leave.
And
Like,
yeah, I know, and they all chill with Paul.
Word up, right? Yeah. Nah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I love the area in Patterson I grew up in, and I love how we grew up because, I mean, there was never no beef on our block for the most part. It was beef, a niggas fought, but there was so much love there. Like,
I mean, you know,
there was just respect. Everyone
that's
had
why
respect
it's
there.
hard to be like, yo, I'm gonna raise my kid. I don't want my kid to do this, do that. But it's kind of like,
Nah, they're gonna do whatever.
look how we were
Listen,
raised,
bro.
but look how we turned
my
out.
mom ain't know half the shit we was doing growing up.
Right,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? Like,
But you're
let's
never
keep it
gonna
that
know.
way.
Well, you're not gonna know 100% of what your kid does.
No, you're not.
Because you're not living their life.
Nope.
You don't know what they're going through in school.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You might think like, oh, my kid's pretty popular in school. There might be the motherfuckers in the back of the school getting fucked with.
They might be that person on that floor sitting down, like when you
In the
walk
hallway.
into the hallway.
Right.
We see that shit all the time. Like,
So we don't know.
we're like, yo, first floor Kennedy on the art wing.
Those kids were gross.
Those kids just sat on those dirty ass floors. Like,
Now they
if you
clean
was
them
one
every
of
night.
them, oh well.
They clean them every night.
Yeah, I mean, and that's when cause you know in grammar school you didn't really see a lot of Gothic kids. I didn't see no Gothic kids in school 5, none. But when they got to Kennedy, they became Gothic. Like, I didn't even know that was a fucking thing.
I ain't grow up with no Gothic kids.
Me neither. But remember in Kennedy there was a whole wing full of them
Well,
motherfuckers.
and I'm thinking back, right? When I was coming up, as a little kid, there was this little Mexican kid. He was into heavy metal.
And he became Gothic. Oh, he was like a punk rocker.
And he used to do like the eyeliner and shit. And we used to make fun of him and shit. Me, Lamarx, and Gladys, we used to cool with him. But then he became a cross-dresser. He's actually gay now. He became a whole girl now.
That was the eyeliner.
And the eyeliner. And I'm like, I thought it was
He felt mad pretty.
I thought he was a heavy headed. I thought he was a a head rocker.
He was head rocking. He head rocking.
He was head rocking. Something.
like he head rocking.
So
that eyeliner was there for
crazy,
a reason,
right? So that's probably like the closest thing to gothic that I got. Growing up as a kid.
No, I mean, nah, it wasn't until I got to Kennedy. And it was, it's such a weird thing to see, like, in Kennedy, because I'm like, that shit was just.
Because I think Jean
was a little, Jean was a little gothy there for a little bit.
She was.
Now I see her, like, posting pictures. She wearing all types of colors I never seen her wear before, you know what I'm saying?
She was only
Shout out to Jean. Hey.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Now it's like she's exploring the pinks and everything.
Now
I'm
she's
like,
girly?
Yeah. Now she's girly. It was good.
Now she's a lady.
But see, Jean always kept like the clean look though. Gothy wise, like she always kept she was clean, right. Hair clean. Like she always was fresh. She just wore the dark colors. That was her shit.
No, but definitely in high school, she was a little gothic.
She was gothic.
She used to hang out with them.
Yeah, she was definitely down with that squad. That Suicide Squad.
That's not even a good thing to say.
Like, that's not a good transition.
I think they definitely try to. I think they tried.
I seen a couple thick bracelets.
Yeah,
being worn. I don't know what was going on underneath it. Yeah, definitely long sleeve shirts in the summer.
Muskies have. Like, what's wrong with this kid? And then you wonder why you're getting picked on.
Oh yeah, those kids got picked on bad, bro.
Like you're getting picked on, but look how you dressing. Like.
Right, yeah.
You calling it?
Yeah, it was different for us.
It was like a sign. It was like saying
like we wore baggy shit, but these motherfuckers.
Nah, they weren't baggy. That wasn't baggy.
Nah, some of them had the bell bottoms on a whole nother level.
Like you could hide a whole person.
Yeah.
In that shit. Like, what you got in there?
But they had the big boots.
The boots. I mean, they had to with them big ass pants. They were dragging them on the floor.
And they used to rock the
They
chains.
were cleaning the floor where they were sitting at.
They used to rock the big ass chains hanging from the jeans.
Yeah. With the long hair.
Dude, that kid in there's a dude in what was it, Hot Topic or Spencer's? I think it's Hot Topic. He got like his whole face pierced.
Damn. And
I'm just like, damn, bro, like you don't have to stay this job for the rest of your life, my nigga. Like you're not getting no office job.
How you talking
like
though?
that.
How you talking to people?
Huh? Like pierced? He's just pierced out. Like this whole shit, piercing here. This is mad shit. Like listen, bro.
Oh.
And he's young. You could tell he's a younger kid. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like,
but it's like these kids that do like the face tattoos and.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, you need some
job?
fucking
You
guidance,
ain't getting no regular
bro. That's
job,
what I'm saying.
homie.
Because, yo, people make a lot of mistakes growing up. Like, I look at that kid like, yo, in a few years, you're not going to want that Hot Topic paycheck. You're
right.
Want
you want to go
more.
up. Right.
And then the job's going to look at you like, I think you should go to Hot Topic. Like, you get what I mean? Like,
and look, you came from Hot Topic.
Yeah,
I see
like,
your resume.
You take off all those piercings, like, and those gauges, and you just got mad holes in your face. Nah, it sags, though.
You got saggy ass.
Yeah, like, I met a few people with, like, gauges, and they take the gauge out, and then you got, like, this, like, it's like a sideways smile in your ear. Like,
nah, even that shit is.
And they could put their finger through that shit. That shit look, that's disgusting, bro. Like, I got my ears pierced, regular. That's it.
That shit sound like it smells.
Oh, can you imagine the smell on that shit?
Like socks when they sweaty.
Oh, and you just putting your finger on that shit? Like nasty.
And they gonna try to touch the doorknob that I gotta touch. I'm telling you, that's nasty shit.
Nah, but you know,
and this is the shit and stuff that people didn't think about before coronavirus.
It's with people getting the fucking all their face tatted. Like you like 17 years old.
You ain't trying to get a job.
You really ain't trying to get a job. Like what's about to happen in a few years? Where you going, bro?
You better be getting a sign something. Cause you don't even see football players with face tattoos like that.
Nah, cause you got to keep it professional, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You don't even see them with tattoos in their face like that. So you better be a rapper.
You got to be a rapper, yo.
Something.
And honestly, you don't see a lot of rappers with that. You get
not now, but
you get these new little rappers nowadays. Like everyone's trying to be Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? So
there's a lot of them with the tattoos.
Yeah, they just be tatted before they first single drop. I was like, damn, my nigga, like, you ain't gonna have no growth, yo.
You
like,
gonna be looking crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not a good look.
But think about Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, Dr. Dre. Think of all the big names. You don't see no tattoos on their face
I don't even think they have tattoos.
No, they do. I mean, well, I know Nas does. Nas got something across the belly.
Oh,
he got that. You know what I'm saying?
Across the belly.
Yeah, I proved
now,
I don't
think what you call it has it.
Jay-Z?
I don't think Jay-Z have any.
Probably not. Kanye, I don't know.
Kanye.
Dr. Dre, I don't know.
I've never seen Dre.
Diddy, I think Diddy has some.
Yeah,
it's all shit that's covered. Like
he got Sean Combs across the belly.
But you get what I mean? Like, nah, you always got to keep a clean look.
I mean, yeah. I mean, from different professions.
Dude, have you seen Lil Wayne in the tuxedo?
Yeah.
He still look wild as fuck because his face is all fucking tatted.
In that John
his
video.
neck is all tatted. And he only got dreads on the back of his head now, bro. Like, he look crazy. Like,
I mean.
You know what I mean? He came out with a new song yesterday, too.
Oh, what?
He did a song with some YouTuber, KSI. And he's, like, singing on it.
He is?
Well, all the tunes singing, you know.
Trap queen.
Yeah, like, you know how you do. So, which, you know, shout out to that YouTuber, KSI, because I think that's dope, too. Like, you came from just doing whatever the fuck you're doing on YouTube to...
Is it Twitch?
Landing a fucking Lil Wayne feature, which... He's not, like, the hardest artist to get a feature from.
Nah, this is going to work with everybody.
Yeah, he's willing to work with anybody. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's still like it's Lil Wayne. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's still dope. That's a dope ass feeling. And you got the nigga to sing his heart out on the song, so that's pretty dope too. It's a good accomplishment.
That's cool.
This motherfucker was like yelling, singing. I was like, oh, shit.
He
feeling that way.
He was in his feelings?
He was in his feelings.
All right, I talked to Wayne.
Yeah.
Everyone hit me up.
Yeah,
Right?
hit him up, bro. I think that's a dope accomplishment for anybody, bro. To work with someone that you been wanting to work with. You know what I mean?
I don't even. You dream of working with.
You dream of working with, yeah, because...
And then all of a sudden, that dude, you talking to him, you're like, oh, shit.
Like, oh, shit. Like, yeah. It's literally, oh, shit. That's an oh, shit moment. Like...
You want to do what with...
All right. Want to do a song? Oh,
right,
shit. Yeah, nah, man. That's dope, man.
You go first.
I think he went... I think he went first.
No, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. The way
nah,
you
it really
sequence
don't
it.
fucking matter, yeah. Nah.
Well, I want to hear what you're going to spit, because I want to see what
like,
how
my thing is, are we going to shoot the video together, yo?
That'd be dope.
That's dope. Like,
that's a different...
I'm trying to give you a hug, nigga. Like,
in the video?
If it's Lil Wayne, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm hugging you on this video, off the video.
You trying to kiss this dude?
Nah, I ain't trying to do all that, but I'm trying to give this nigga a hug. Like,
you think Lil Wayne smell good?
Nah, I think he smells like straight weed.
Yeah.
It's probably good weed. So
you know,
I mean,
you know the people...
No,
when you go buy them, they smell like weed. They smell like stale ass.
Well, I feel like he smokes good weed. You know what I'm saying?
He still smells stale.
So I feel like but he's gonna smell like straight weed because there was a magazine he was in back in like 06, 07 that the reporter said they went to his house.
He was out.
And no, they said the whole house just smelled like straight weed.
That's what I'm saying. So he smelled like stale ass. Cause yo, you can only smoke so much weed, and the after smell that just stinks.
Well, the breath is gonna smell wild. Like, I ain't trying to be that close. I mean, I could hug you without breathing, nigga. It's gonna be a quick ass hug.
So talking about hugs,
but what is this transition into?
Now, did you see what's his Seinfeld? Is that his name, the comedian guy?
Yeah.
So Seinfeld a few years ago, Kesha went up to him like on the red carpet to get a hug, and he was like, no. And she was like, can I get a little hug? And he was like, no, I'm good. So a month or so ago, Cardi B was like on a show with him or some sort. Mm-hmm. So when Cardi B got up to say bye, he went for a hug, and she just walked away.
Good shit, yo.
And
shout out to Cardi.
And he said that, he was like, wow, I'm at the other end of the Kesha.
Yeah, like, why do you want to hug Kesha?
Apparently they say Kesha stinks.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I mean, I never smelled the girl.
I mean, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, they was like...
They shower once a month?
They wash the important parts every day. So, armpits and, like, your shit.
Why don't you just wash yourself?
Nah, because you want your body to keep its natural oils. That's what they said, nigga. I don't say I'm co-signing it. Like, I'm jumping in that shower.
No, it's a European thing, though.
Ashton Kutcher ain't European.
He is now, but she is. Isn't she like, Ukrainian? She's from Ukraine?
Nah, where is she from? She's like Czech?
Ukraine. I think she's Ukrainian.
Oh, she's bad as hell, though.
She stink bad as hell, too.
I mean, she got all types of bad. Like,
she smells.
It's alright.
And he probably does too.
I mean, listen, he watching the important part.
So he says at this point, but it's kind of like, you know?
He said that to clean it up.
Now I'm questioning you.
Is that why you that rich? Saving mad
Save
money on
mad
soap. Yo,
soap.
nigga, 'cause soap expensive. Nigga.
And then all the
That
kids.
shit adds up.
And they don't wash their kids neither. Bang.
Well, no, they're teaching their kids the same
Not
shit.
to wash.
Well, so she grew up poor.
Right. So you come.
Wait. So she grew up poor. So she grew up in that lifestyle.
Not washing their ass.
And hey, listen, man, her shit must have been that good to make that motherfucker want to live that life too. He's like, you know what? I ain't gonna wash either.
You know what? Muskie's in. Let's do it. Like, nah.
We about
and
to
he's
be
like, you know
straight
what?
together, yo.
Nah, he like, yo, we good. Coronavirus is here. We rock the mask all day.
Like, ain't somebody smelling
smelling
shit.
So we good.
I feel like, when I read that, I was like, rich people just do weird shit. Like, that's what it is at the end of the
But
day.
think about, all right, that's a rich person, right?
Post Malone don't wear deodorant. They
Well, how
say
many-
he be musky all the time.
So
like,
he looked like he smells.
he look
stale.
like he smells, yo.
He smells stale, like stale cigarettes and weed.
Nah, he smelled damp, nigga. Like, he smelled like a
He
wet
smell like a
towel.
laundry.
Yo, like,
He smelled like laundry.
Like,
That's what he
just
looked like.
let that shit sitting in the machine.
Yeah, like, yo, bro, you didn't even finish laundry. He just threw that shit on.
Yeah, nah, man.
He looked like he smells like that. though.
Yeah, word up. What about Baby?
Birdman?
Birdman
Nah,
look like
nah.
he smelled like $1 million.
Nah, he look like he
yo.
smelled good as
That
fuck.
Yo.
He got all kind of colognes on, yo. That man he don't even look like he sweats, bro.
Nah, word up, yo. Nah, that
I don't think he sweats.
He said he smelled like he got different colognes. Like, yo, on
every
the
part of
feet,
his
he
body
rocking
is one
Burberry.
smell. Yeah, it's a different smell every part of his body.
Yeah, nah, that motherfucker look like, yo, when
And
he
for all we
says-
know, he probably smell like cocoa butter.
the shit the fucking Vaseline
Yeah.
brand, yeah. Nah, man, that motherfucker, he look like, yo, he keep himself straight
Yeah,
clean.
he smell good.
Like 100%.
100, like he said.
Like Rick Ross. What Rick Ross smell
He
like?
smell good, too.
Wingstop.
Nah, I think he smell good too. I think
Yeah?
he's one dude. Cause he a big dude, so you know he smell
He
like
gotta
baby.
keep the baby powder.
Smell like baby powder.
That should be caked up in the
Like,
creases,
yeah.
nigga.
That's why that's why he don't show the armpits and shit.
Oh, okay. That's why he rocked the button ups with just the
That's
the
why he
chest
take
showing?
the shirts off, so you don't see the sweat on it.
What about Khaled?
Khaled probably smell good too, but he probably stink because he a desert dude.
Yeah.
He probably don't believe in soap. They can't.
Deodorant.
They can't.
Yeah.
So he probably don't. He's smelling like old cabbage.
He said he don't. He said he don't eat pussy.
It's against his religion. Well, they don't give head neither.
Yeah, that's
So he
wild,
never got his
though.
dick sucked.
That's wild. I can't live that life.
Well, that's what you're saying.
Nah.
But that's that what you call it shit.
But that is it. Listen,
It's your
in this
culture.
day and age, are you really following your culture, or you just think you're too prideful?
Nah, that's cool. That's
Like-
the culture still. We still do the culture.
How much
thing.
does he follow from his culture? It doesn't.
A lot. He does all the rituals and shit.
What rituals?
Like whatever it is, like the Ramadan shit. They don't eat and all that. He does
like
it.
he eat.
Yeah, he don't miss a lot of meals. So to him, it's good
Like
when he
make up-
doesn't have to.
He
eat.
make up every other
The
month.
rest of the
nigga.
year.
Like, he on some hibernation shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like that's. I mean, whatever. Like his girl's okay with it, but it just feel like this.
I think
a wild
she's
thing.
Muslim too, right? I mean, they got married, so she gotta be Muslim too.
Nah. You could break the. I mean, you could break the culture too.
Nah, he ain't breaking that. He look like
Yeah.
he follows it.
I don't know. I feel like, or maybe she converted.
Mm.
You know what I
No,
mean?
she look Arabic though.
She does?
Yeah.
Nah, she just look like she
Good.
mixed.
Nah,
she looks
look
mixed.
Arab. Like, look at the kids. They look Arabic.
Yeah, that little kid do. That little kid do look.
Yo, both of them. They look like they be in South Peak. I swear to God, I saw them on South Peak last week.
Fucked up. Copping mad
What
Peter.
up? I saw him the other day.
And some hummus.
Yeah, I saw him with what you call it, a hookah. They don't know hookah store down there.
That's fucking
There's
wild, yo.
Downtown in South Peak, there's at least 4 Khaled's down there.
We went to school with a Cali.
No, I'm talking about motherfucker look like the motherfucker. Like, I ain't even talking about the same name.
I was like, yo, we went to school with a Cali too, nigga. Like, fucking damn, who else, bro? Diddy is straight. Nah, Diddy look like.
Diddy smell good.
Yeah,
he smell like Sean John.
He got his own shit. He got his own cologne. Yeah, he good.
He smell good. He look like a type of dude like he smell good.
I hit Jay-Z in the early 2000s versus Jay-Z now.
He smelled way different.
Cause Jay-Z I don't think he's comb his hair.
I don't think he's washing up.
Nah, word up.
I think he missing out. I think he over there with Kunis. Like, yo, we don't got to shower every day? Word. Like, they said it first. He's like, they said it first.
Like he ain't put no shampoo in that hair for a minute, bro.
You can't.
That shit looking nasty.
How else will it grow? They got to put the oils and shit. They can't wash it.
Nah, but how Eddie Murphy did it in Coming to America. It was like berry juice.
Nah, it was
like berries. Like,
nah, it wasn't him.
Yeah, Coming to America, because they asked him when they cut his little ponytail off.
Oh.
He's like, how you wash your hair? He was like, berries and everything. That's Jay-Z doing?
Nah, he ain't doing
that. Nah, he ain't doing shit, yo.
He put in that honey.
That pillow
honey
got
glue on it.
Crazy, yo. That shit all stained.
That house got to smell weird, too. Like, damn, right?
Rich people do wild shit, yo.
I mean,
and it's funny because you don't know about it until they start speaking about it.
But you see them. But I'm pretty sure there's regular motherfuckers doing stupid shit like that too.
Right, but then when you hear them saying, you're like, damn, bro, like all the money in the world, you don't even buy soap. Like that's wild to me, yo.
But
like to me, I look at it like,
soap make you happy?
Like I would probably buy like the best soaps. Like,
I want to smell good though.
Yeah, like
I still do. I don't want to smell nasty.
You don't want to smell like.
I don't want to smell like I smell the rest of the week. I be sweating my eyes off. I don't want to smell like that.
Monday, nigga. It's the weekend.
Yeah, I want to smell good. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what you work for. You smoke. I feel like you work to smell good, at least.
You want to buy that cheap shit?
Nah.
Cheap soap? Dollar store shit?
The hell
Dollar store sells soap?
Yeah.
They do, right?
Yeah.
They got a dollar store brand?
Oh, they don't have their own brand, but they got the bootleg, whatever it is.
Oh, they got
like
so instead of like Dove, it's like
that'd be dude.
Pigeon, some other bird,
yeah, some other shit. That'd be goose. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I would not wash myself with no dollar store soap. Because I feel like it's rejected.
I don't eat from dollar store stuff.
Oh,
I
you
feel
don't
like
go food shopping in the dollar store?
No, man, that shit like make you sick.
Nigga.
I don't give a fuck what they got.
Listen, yo, you are a brave soul, and
no, you're hungry.
I salute you.
You a hungry motherfucker if you buying the food.
I salute you because that's an iron stomach. But if you eating steak, like they got ribeye, nigga, like
that's no ribeye.
That's what the package says. Like
they mean they cut the shit from a ribeye like a priest.
They got Angus burgers.
They don't got no Angus. They got anus burgers.
That's that rat ass meat.
They got rat
from Demolition
Man. Man.
Yo, this shit is wild though, yo, because you walk in the Dollar Tree and it's like but people go like food shopping.
Nah, I'm good.
Like, bro, I bought balloons from there.
You try to return it? You try to return it?
They don't even give you the balloons full of helium, nigga. So,
well, I don't think helium is a thing anymore.
This is breath? Oh, that's probably breath then.
Nah, because we got that. That's bad. That's coronavirus. Like, don't pop them balloons.
Don't make a little voice.
Go. Nah, keep that shit
like
go.
Kissing somebody.
Nah, because I think we had like a shortage of helium.
Like we got shortage of a fucking element.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Wild.
Yeah,
that's scary.
I know helium was like a thing though. Like,
damn, so what the fuck is in these balloons, yo?
No, no.
I'm gonna stop buying. Them shits they don't float the same.
How many balloons you buy?
Dude, yo. So I take this girl to karate school.
You want
and then we'll get water from like the Dollar General, whatever. Like, you know.
They ain't get water from this?
What,
dollar store water?
Yeah, I mean it's Aquafina.
That shit Aquafino.
It's a skinny
little skinny ass bottle.
Yeah, so like we'll get her like a bottle of water or whatever, and she always wants a balloon. I'm like, alright, whatever, let's get a balloon.
Nah, man, stop getting her.
But now I know that's breath balloons, bro. Like,
yeah, somebody else blowing them shit back there.
That's disgusting, yo. I'm about to tell her that.
You got helium. She'll be like, you lying.
Yeah, nah, she won't believe me. She don't give a fuck, man.
Man, give me my goddamn balloon.
Yeah, some shit, bro. Balloons that just float around the fucking house.
That's annoying.
That is annoying.
That should have been
because
right
then
out my
there's a
window.
ceiling fan in the fucking
Smacking
bedroom that we can't turn on because there's fucking balloons around.
That should have been out the window. I would have been like, oops.
Oh man, I can't, bro. She's wild, yo. That is a wild child, bro.
So,
But
yeah.
fucking so I was watching we could transition to Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I was watching Suicide Squad. How'd you feel about the movie?
It was pretty entertaining, pretty good, very funny.
It was funny. I liked it. I didn't like the first Suicide Squad.
I felt different. Well, I never saw the Harley Quinn movie, and I think this had to do more with Harley Quinn movie.
I just like burped right into it. Did you watch any of the Suicide Squad animation movies?
No.
All right, so she's a dominant character.
Yeah, she's the biggest character in it.
She's the dominant character in all of the animations and Suicide Squad, like comic books.
Yeah.
So the movie took from that. Like this Suicide Squad movie that came out actually followed.
Well, if you look at it, it was
Suicide
comic.
Squad.
It was comic.
Oh,
Like
100%.
you
But
see
yo, and that's what made it what it.
Cause you see the
That was
like
a
the
dope fucking movie.
because
Yo.
the transactions they had in it, like
The
8
way
minutes
that-
earlier.
Right,
or-
right. Just the whole shit, Operation Harley or whatever.
Right.
Like it had a lot of like comic, like just reference type. It just had the feel, comic book feel, and I guess they learned from their mistake of the first movie. Cause yo, that was
Did
that
Wonder
movie-
Brothers did the first movie too?
Did you say Wonder Brothers? Name? It's Warner.
Oh, I got the wrong brothers.
Niggas was thinking. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. No, because didn't
The
they
first
just?
one? I don't know.
I don't know. The first one to me it was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Even
Like,
with Willie in it.
even with Will Smith, bro. Will Smith, that was a movie he couldn't save to me, bro. Like,
Big Willie style.
yeah, he couldn't do a Big Willie style there, bro.
I didn't like Deathstroke. But that's who he was.
That's who he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was white.
Nah. Which is so I thought they were gonna do that with Idris Elba, but they didn't. He killed his role. He did good. Yo, the movie was good, man. Like
See, but I was trying to think of the character because he is in Batman.
who?
Bloodsport.
That's who he was, right? It was
Yeah,
Bloodsport.
he was Bloodsport.
Yeah.
And then what was the movie that Vin Diesel just did? Blood something. Bloodshed?
Oh, the one that came out last year.
Yeah, that movie was pretty good.
That was a good movie.
What was it called though?
Blood something. I don't know.
I said Bloodshed. That's
Yeah,
Cameron's
nah.
people.
Yeah,
That's
what? It's
Cameron's
probably not
cousin.
even. Like, it was probably Blood Sign, whatever.
Shield.
But no, that was a dope movie. But this shit, man.
Because that was a comic too.
Comedic wise, action wise, like it would. This movie was dope. It was a good movie. Yo, John Cena, bro. Like,
Johnson was funny.
shout out to him, cause he did his thing in the movie.
You think
bro.
he came back from Fast and Furious?
He did come back from Fast and the Furious.
Oh, that's what they was
I
saying.
feel like
You
that-
think
that
China gonna like him now in Taiwan?
they're probably gonna fuck with
I
him.
think
Now,
so.
cause now he's an anime. Now he's a cosplay character.
Well, he's
You know what I mean?
What is
Like-
it called? He's Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. He was like, I'll do anything for that peace. And yo, I'll kill anybody, nigga. I was like, yo, this nigga, yo, was in his bag like the whole movie, bro. Like that was such. It was, yo, I don't know, man. Like he was perfect in that movie.
He was
Yo.
like, I kill kids.
He don't give a fuck.
He was like getting the peace.
Whatever to get the peace, bro.
He was like, yo, he said coming from a dude is with a toilet seat.
That's
Said-
fucked up.
And he was like, this is a sign of peace.
Yo,
So,
but my
toilet
shit
seat.
was, I don't give a fuck, yo. He was like, yo, why are you in your underwear? He was like, tidy whities. He was like, that's racist.
racist. He said, no, he was like, no, see, that's racist.
Yo,
But he was still rocking the underwear.
he was still rocking the underwear.
Why was he
tidy-
in underwear?
in the woods,
They in the
bro?
woods. No, they're not in the woods. It was like a rainforest.
That's even worse. It's all wet out there. Yo,
That was funny. He came out tight. He was mad comfortable.
Listen, like that whole scene with the beach full of dicks, and he was like, he'll do it for freedom or whatever. Like, yo, that whole shit. Like, I was tuned in, bro. Like,
no, that was good.
That weasel nigga, like, he had me done. That was such a weird fucking character.
Who is that?
They dropped him from the helicopter, and it was like, yo, did anybody
weasel.
check if he could swim? My man drowned.
Wait,
off the rip of the movie.
He didn't drown though. He was at
yeah, he was alive at the end, but it's still like
he skipped out on getting killed.
he really did, yo. That shit had me done. Like, yo, whoever didn't see the movie, see the fucking movie. Like, the movie was funny as hell, yo.
What's the dude that removed his arms? Yo, what kind of
Yo,
stupid
what
ass
a
power is
fucking
that?
power. Like, my man threw his arms out to the people.
He was
They just
slapping
started slapping them, yo.
Yo, grab the gun.
They shot that shit the fuck up.
And he was in the beach like, ah! He wasn't even in him. Shoot his arm. That's crazy.
That was a good movie, yo.
That's a stupid ass power.
I died, yo. But that's what Suicide Squad was. Like, some of the characters, it was just weird shit.
Yo,
like,
polka dot though.
my nigga with the polka dots was wild, yo.
Yeah, polka dots.
Like, cause that motherfucker, that shit looked like he had like crazy ass disease,
shit,
nigga.
yeah.
Like, that
He
nigga
said it was a virus. This thing was like, you called that a virus? Well, that line pretty funny too. Called that a virus? This nigga had herpes.
Yeah, he had a whole herp on his face, bro.
He had
a couple herps in different colors.
He hated his mom. Yo, that's fucked up.
Yo, when he saw his mom dancing, like when he
was all over the club dancing with her drunk. Like, how'd that look? Yeah.
They killed him off, fucked up, yo. That was his mom's. He saw the starfish as his mom.
But in reality, he could have killed it by himself.
Well, yeah, he took off a whole limb.
Yeah. Well, did he? Because then at the end, you see the limb on.
No, I grew it back.
Can they?
I don't know.
Because then she could get her eye back.
Nah, those rats got into the brain, my nigga. Like, them shits went deep into that starfish.
That shit was nasty though. Like,
that was disgusting, bro. Like, for this motherfucker had a rat phobia. And they're like running all on top of him, bro. Like, you could have made the rats run around me, yo.
Now it's funny at the end when the rat like laid on his lap.
Oh,
because everybody was falling asleep and he wanted to rub it. That was a good movie though.
Nah, that was a good movie, man. Listen, to me that was a good comeback. Because DC they dig into their rated R movies.
Right.
They're not afraid of, like, with going that extra step. And just like I said, man, coming off what the first Suicide Squad did, and
I feel like the first one, I think they tried to take it too serious.
They took it way too serious.
It was a more serious movie,
and it fucked up.
When Harley Quinn,
and which is
like
fucked up because they had some of the bigger characters there. Like, you had Killer Croc.
Yeah.
You had Deadshot, right?
Yeah.
That's his name. Yeah, Will Smith, Deadshot. You had Harley Quinn. You had Joker. You had what's the other nigga? He was in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, because they killed him off in this one quick as
Yeah.
hell. But you get what I'm saying? So you had like these bigger characters.
That's why Harley was hurt. They got a game coming out too.
I won't buy that.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, because they got the Suicide Squad game coming out, and then they got the Batman shit.
Yeah, Knights.
Yeah, Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
But
they pushed that shit back.
that Suicide, yeah, but the Suicide Squad, that shit looks dope.
I don't know when that's coming out though.
Well, Batman's supposed to come out first.
Yeah, but they pushed it to next year, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, fuck that. They pushing everything the fuck back. But just listen, that movie, I expect it to do like, it has to do good numbers. I understand like these movies aren't doing the numbers that they were doing, but with Fast and Furious doing the numbers
I
they
haven't
fucking
watched
did,
it. I haven't seen it.
So you ain't missing much, bro. You're not missing much.
I mean,
This movie, I'm glad you watched it though. This shit was good.
Yeah, this one was good.
This was a good fucking movie, man. So personally, I definitely recommend it. Check it out. It's fucking free on HBO Max.
But that's not free. You're paying for that.
Well, what are you paying really for the month? You know what I mean? Don't be cheap, y'all. Just watch the movie, bro. It's a good movie, yo. Movie wise, besides that, man, what else is dropping?
I haven't seen anything. Oh, what you got coming out soon? The one with the samurai on Netflix. The Marvel one.
Dang, you said he was a samurai
Yeah.
on Netflix. Marvel? You sure it's Marvel?
Yeah, with the Chinese guy. Something with an S.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
That's racist. Because he's a Chinese dude that does kung fu. And you automatically made him a Japanese nigga. That's a samurai. Those are two different things.
I don't know what they're doing.
Shang-Chi. No, that's not gonna be Netflix. That's the movie theater.
No, it's a show.
Then it's not Shang-Chi. I thought the nigga was supposed to be a fucking movie.
No, it's a show.
But how on Netflix though? Netflix ain't got the.
I think I saw the red.
The license.
I probably confused it with the
This
symbol.
is probably like on Hulu, nigga. Like, whole different. I gotta look into it because I thought Shang-Chi was gonna be that's part of Phase 4 of the Marvel shit. He's supposed to be a movie.
Nah, I think it's a show. I might be wrong.
I don't know. I know the Hawkeye guy from the Avengers. He's supposed to be getting his own show on Disney.
His own show, okay.
Yeah.
I started watching the Winter Soldier one.
You just
Sorry,
started?
the first. Only saw the first episode.
Okay.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, that show first episode was good. Second, third episode was it didn't really pick up until like the last 2 episodes. Like you're like, oh shit, like, but that's kind of like the whole thing. Like it's the theme that they're doing.
Yeah,
They've done it with every show that they have, even with the Loki shit. Like,
nah, I haven't finished Loki. I haven't even started Loki. I saw.
so Loki was the same shit. First episode, mad info. You know, second, third, whatever. It was kind of slow until like the last 2 episodes. To me, it was still a dope series. People complained about it. I didn't really have much I didn't really have a lot of bad shit to say about it because he's not an action-packed type of fuck. You get what I mean? Like, exactly. So you gotta. It's more story and what is leading up to. That's what the fuck.
Plus, I know who his father is.
Meant to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know Odin.
Nah, his father's not Odin.
Who's his father?
Kratos.
Kratos? Oh, God of War, nigga. That's true. In the God of War, that's Pops right there, nigga.
Kratos is Pops.
Odin probably just adopted him.
He did.
That's true, because that's how
that's not Thor, brother.
Damn, my boy Kratos is dicking the moms down. Yeah.
What was her name? I forgot her name.
I forgot her name, but he was in it.
Start with an R.
He gave her that God of War.
Yeah, that God of War. She got that metal piece.
Yo, that's wow, I ain't even pieced that together either. Yeah. He's a stepson.
Yeah.
And then Thor's
nobody never really put it together. But Aquaman, that's Little Mermaid's brother.
Yeah. Same father, Neptune.
Nobody says it.
Well, because Ariel, she about her shit, you know what I mean? She on a whole different level with it.
Well, she was trying to come out the water and this dude was going out in the water.
Like niggas, he trying to be where you at.
Yeah, where though? He's doing
it.
He
ignoring her. He hating because she got to grow up around Pops.
Right.
You know what I mean?
With forks. So they call them, what they call the forks? Hey. What they call the forks?
With the forks from
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
What? Dingle Hopper.
That's what it's called?
That's what Sebastian stupid ass was calling it. What's it, Sebastian?
Sebastian the fucking lobster?
He's a crab.
He's a crab.
Oh, the stork, yeah.
Stork don't know shit.
That nigga stupid.
He was just saying random shit. It's a dingle hopper.
Called a fork a dingle hopper.
What's it really called?
A fork. Fuck you mean? Are you talking about Trojan? The Trojan?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking about the actual fucking sphere, yeah.
Trojan.
Nah, Trojan is the condom.
That's where they get it from.
They got the condoms? The
condoms? Yeah. And they protect it. He got like 3 kids. They're the thing with the 3 forks. It's called Trojan.
For real?
Yeah.
Trident, nigga.
Trident.
I'm like, hold on. That's the gum, nigga.
Nah, Trojan horse. That's that
Trojan was the horse, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get the condom from.
Oh, okay.
From the protection.
Yeah.
Because they went in.
got the little nigga with the hat on the cover, yeah.
Yeah, because they went in.
Yeah, they went in. And they came out.
The horse. And they came back out alive.
Came back out. Protected.
Yeah. The horse protected him.
But it's Trident. Trident is
it's the
big fork. The big dingle hopper.
The big dingle hopper.
What the fuck, yo?
People don't put this
Nah,
together.
but you're right. The whole shit with that, they're from the same. You're breaking down the same story. Ariel and Aquaman.
They brothers and sisters.
Wild. And I mean, he's kind of like a mermaid with legs, though.
He is a mermaid.
But he keeps his legs. Like, it doesn't stay together as a fin.
He does.
Not there flapping.
He does though. It's the cartoon he did.
Nigga, what cartoon you watching?
Yeah, remember he used to come out the little orange suit. He'll come up.
He had legs. No, he had legs. Nigga, he had green legs.
But once he goes back into the water, it was the fins.
Nah, you watching some more other Aquaman. See, you watching. Remember how Disney had their shit, and then there was like this bootleg movies that had their own.
I had
like,
the El Mundo one.
You got the El Mundo Aquaman.
Nah, I'm telling you, like I could have sworn when this man went in the water, it became
he had
fish.
green pants. Now he had green pants on the side of his leg. He had like the fins.
Oh, I thought it was one big fin.
But he didn't have the one leg, like the one big fin. Yeah.
That's what I thought I saw.
No.
Oh, my TV's probably fucked up. I ain't had pixels. My TV didn't.
That shit just looked like it was
just one piece. It was just one color.
Yeah, but remember those fucking El Mundo bootlegs? Like now that I'm thinking about it, like,
they probably had him on the cover like that. It was an Indian dude. Like that shit that we was watching the other day.
Oh shit, yo!
What's that shit called? Bollywood shit.
Bollywood. Oh, what movie was trying to put on?
I don't know, but that shit looked dope.
That shit, it did look dope.
That shit looked dope. He didn't know what the hell they was saying.
He was like a singer in real life. Like, what the fuck, yo?
That dude's a big actor, but he's like one of their biggest singers.
Those Bollywood movies is wild. Yeah, you gotta check them out, yo. Like,
yo, y'all be down with these Bollywood shit.
That's dumb shits is funny, man.
Yo,
like,
Punjabi. Yo, you say Punjabi to an Indian, they love you.
Oh, try it.
Try it. I do it.
Try it when they got a movie. Try it when they got a TV there so they can show you.
Yeah, but don't be disrespectful though, because if they're like the other
which ones?
What's the guys from like Afghanistan? Damn, I forgot what they're
called.
Yeah,
don't be racist.
No, because if you call them Indian, they don't like that.
Nah.
They don't get along. There's beef over there.
So if you're just trying to piss somebody off, do it.
Yeah, you call them an Indian, like it's fucked up. They don't like that.
They fuck their day up.
Yeah,
they might fuck you up.
Your chicken gonna get fucked up.
Your chicken will get fucked up.
You gonna have a fucked
that
up
shit
stomach
gonna be
ache.
Raw as hell. Undercooked, nigga.
Don't fuck with them. No, but if they Indian, Punjabi.
Yeah, man, they love that shit.
They do. They love
when you mention it to
and
them,
you be like, yo, put some Punjabi on. They be like, you know Punjabi? I fucks with that. They'll put that shit on.
Put that shit at the chicken store, nigga.
I had that shit lit. Try it.
Yeah, fuck, man. Alright, bro, let's talk about this fucking versus. So, I mean, we spoke about the Key Sweat versus before, right?
Yeah. And
Bobby. Which one?
And the Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. Now, is it because we're from the East Coast that we found this one such?
Nah, I think everybody.
Or it's just everybody in general?
I think everybody in hip hop was.
It was just like,
yo,
this shit shut everything down.
This is gonna be this day.
So first of all,
August 3rd.
It was a Tuesday night. Like, you know what I'm saying?
August 3rd.
Like August. It was a Tuesday night, nigga. Yeah. Like, I had to work the next day, and I watched this whole shit. You crying, nigga? You good?
Yeah, man, I got emotional. Probably like.
Yeah, I was tired as hell the next day, bro. Like, because I stayed up. Something. It was 12:30, something, whatever. Then you get ready for bed, and it was
I
like
watched that
1
shit the next day in the morning.
Nah, I wanted to watch it, man, because I was hyped. Like, I was like, nah, I gotta see this shit right now.
I was hyped too. I wish I was at the show.
That shit was wild.
Now, if I was at the show, it would have been different.
Yeah, the show was wild.
I would have been up.
Like, it was so wild, yo. Like, first of all, they had the boxing matches going on before it. And
that's what I had Buff up there?
No, Michael. I mean, he was probably. I don't even think he didn't announce none of the fights.
No, I think he announced.
No, he announced the lock shit.
Yeah,
but no, they had boxing matches going on, and some of them were. I mean, it was dope. Whatever.
Well, they were in the
nice little pre-show.
They were in the theater. They weren't like in the big stage in Madison Square Garden. In Madison Square Garden, there's different rooms.
Right.
So the
I
theater
think the
is a smaller
boxing match
room.
was in the
actual stadium.
The actual stadium.
Oh, because these guys were
because they were in a lot smaller room.
Yeah, they were in the theater.
Yeah. So for like boxing match, they had it set up in the regular part of the stadium, the garden, and that shit they had it where it was at. But my nigga, like, that shit was packed, yo.
COVID.
Oh, that's what Fat Joe said. He was like, yo, COVID was there. Like,
Delta.
That shit was everywhere.
Delta form.
He said, I had my mask on. So I took it off when the camera was on. Because you saw him with the mask a couple times. And then you saw when he knew, like, the camera was on him. He'll take it all, show face.
Watch, so people know who the fuck he is. Everybody know who your big ass head is, bro.
Nigga. So, listen, off the rip, the DJs. The Lox's DJ did a pre-show and was killing it.
Was that Skills?
Tech.
Oh, Tech.
And then the Dipset DJ.
Oh, he was ass.
Oh my God, he was ass, bro. He put like 2 or 3 tracks on.
No, but you could tell it was that kid. He didn't know Dipset, bro.
No, because he put like some new school shit that. First of all, yo, you're representing a group from the 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. Like, you got to get the crowd in that mood.
All right.
And playing like Lil Uzi or whatever the fuck, that's not going to get them in that mood.
But that's not what that was.
And then my man's next to you, the Lox's DJ, is playing 90s Jay-Z, Rough Rider shit.
He's trying to bring you back.
Like Tupac,
But
Biggie.
think about it. People that were at that versus, you were from that time.
Exactly. You were in that era.
You ain't 20 years old at that show.
Nah.
Bro.
And if you were, then you got raised
A certain way.
Yeah, that, you know. So he already had you just feeling what was coming for the show.
Right.
You get what I mean? Like, Michael Buffer. Yo, first of all, this is what no one's talking about, right? The disrespect. Like, that man's a legend, bro. Like, he announces something, come out in time. A. B, these motherfuckers are smoking weed all around this nigga, yo.
Yeah, his vocals was off.
Like, they blowing weed around the stage, yeah, man. I was like, they're disrespecting the shit out of this white boy. He talking, you hear Sheik Luch loud ass in the background talking. And I'm like, yo, show Michael Buffer some respect, bro. Like, put some respect on that man, yo. Dipset got out unorganized, late. It was just a hot mess from them getting to the stage, bro. Like, it just looked it looked bad because the Lox moved as a unit. You get what I'm saying? Like, together, like, these niggas were so focused. Jadakiss got onto that stage, didn't say shit in the beginning. He's just standing there waiting. Like, my man was just in a certain mode, bro.
I think he was ready.
He was just ready, yo. He was like, yo, I'm about to fuck this show up, yo.
Because think about it. Like I said, everybody was going Dipset.
A lot of people were going Dipset.
I personally was going Dipset. I love both teams.
Yeah,
Don't get it fucked
I was
up.
going Lox.
I love the Lox. I love Dipset.
I had Lox on
Rough
it, bro.
Riders, all that shit. I love all that shit. But I felt like if the songs were played a certain way, Dipset would have took it. This wasn't a regular versus.
No. This was performance.
Yeah, this was totally different. Yeah, this is totally different. Because they did 2 or 3 songs in a clip. They never done that before.
Nah, because it's usually so what they were doing was they is usually 1 for 1. But for this one, what they did was you had a time limit for each round.
Right, that's stupid though.
But if these are 2 super groups with mad songs, nigga.
Right, but that's what makes it a versus. So, you gotta pick your best shit against my best shit, and the Lox were first. So Dipset could have had a chance.
See, that was Dipset's fault.
Drop them. Right,
that was Dipset's fault.
Right. So
yo,
I feel
we home, we go second. That was a mistake, yo.
So now you have to get
you
the
let
crowd
them
back.
set the tone.
Right, but now you gotta get the crowd back to you. But they weren't picking the right songs.
They weren't. They left balling for the end, bro. Like I said, that was their biggest mistake.
Yo, and first of all, well, you do leave your biggest songs to the end because people are anticipating it. You get what I'm saying? So you wait for the last.
Yeah, but
I say the last 5. Let's say first of all, let's say you got 5 big hits. That's an accomplishment in itself. These guys got more than that.
Well, listen, their first fuck up. Joe Budden broke this shit down to Jim Jones months ago. Like, I'm talking about last year. Joe Budden was like, yo, if Dipset, because they were talking about trying to get a Dipset versus G Unit, right? And it was like, yo, Joe Budden was like, if Dipset plays 5 Dipset songs, 5 Cam songs, 5 Jim Jones songs, and 5 Jewel songs, no one can beat them. Right? That's not what the fuck they did.
Nah, they mixed it all around. And then, well, I think they tried to do that because they had Cameron do a few minutes. Yeah. And there was like a few of his old songs and then a few of his Killer Cam album.
Listen,
I feel like they were all over the place, though.
I love 357.
That's my shit. I know Steelers and they're not from Pittsburgh, nigga.
He put that shit in the wrong fucking spot.
Well, first of all, no, honestly, so again, the way the songs were picked and the way they played, it was like,
No,
it was
bad,
off,
bro.
It was just Jada's energy and Styles' energy, bro. They had the energy that day. They went in there with some energy, like, yo, we gonna come in here and today.
Well, listen.
And other dope part was it was live, it was there in front, and they performed the song.
Performed it.
And Jada kept making fun of Cam, and I'm like, yo, y'all don't even know
like,
y'all songs.
He was like, yo, this is hip hop. He was like, yo, we New York, we're the mecca of hip hop. You sitting here lip singing.
He was
that,
like, yo.
that right there, that
he
line,
he was like, yo.
it.
He was like, yo. If I want that shit, man, I'll be listening to my fucking Apple Play in my fucking car.
Yeah, listen to Apple
Music.
Music.
That's
like,
bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying, man. So, and the crowd saw that. Yo, these motherfuckers was spitting fucking rhymes from like 25 years ago and not missing a fucking beat. Like, these niggas went in, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And you can't.
And they did some of their freestyles.
They did some of their freestyles. They did some of their mixtape songs. Like, they had so much, and that's what people fuck up. The Locks has so much to pull from. Like, these motherfuckers was doing music, my nigga. Like,
Nah, but, well, you gotta think about it. These guys been there, what they say, 30 years? Which I think is less than that, but they said 30 years. I'm like,
who?
30 years?
Nah, it's like 25 years, bro.
I think so.
It's there.
But they said
96.
30. I'm like, 30?
95, 96. You got
That's
25,
insane.
26 years. Now they got numbers,
And they've been out for such a long time, right? Cam came around the same time.
bro. Yeah, he did.
Jewels wasn't a thing, and Jim wasn't a thing yet either. Rapping skill wise, Jim was more of the hype man.
Yeah, he just started learning.
He's been
like,
in he's been in all Cameron's projects.
Yeah.
If you look back to all Cameron's shit, he's been in the Little Skids, the hype man, and most of his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was his position.
And then he went into the rap world, but he got bangers. He started picking up a little more and more each album. It was funny because they played the crunk
2000s
music.
eras.
They played the crunk music, and Jada was like, "Jim, you couldn't even rap then." But that song was one of the biggest hits on that album.
On that Jim Jones album.
That and fucking
I was
Certified
so
Gangster.
happy. No, I was so happy that they didn't play Cam's verse on that crunk music, because that was a horrible verse.
I like that verse on that shit.
Nah, nigga. He started
And
making
these streets
sounds.
just hit whoop whoop wham wham beat beat.
That was not gonna hit. That was not gonna hit
Yeah,
on that
it's
verse,
tough,
bro.
yo.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, that song tough.
Nah, the person, Joel's had the hardest verse, and they played Joel's verse perfect. But then you got shit like Jadakiss was saying, like, you couldn't even rap then, nigga. Like,
I mean,
you
yeah.
get like it throws your moment, because now you got people realizing like, oh shit, like they ain't really Dipset Anthem. I didn't think Dipset Anthem was gonna lose that round.
Nah, you can't. But you know what? But then again, it became one of those, like, especially towards the end, one of those. Who you like more? You get what I'm saying? I like both teams.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to even go, but I would just love to be there for the energy.
Oh, that energy.
Yo,
was
just play
wild,
the fucking
bro.
music, and I would have been
Nah,
chill.
that energy was wild,
because I knew
but-
every single fucking song that they played on
Right.
both sides. So I'm like, yo, this is my element.
But
yo,
you
my
being-
sister hit me up like, yo, you wanted that verse? And
You
shit.
being a Locks fan too, like let's not talk about Dipset. You just being a Locks fan, and you seeing what the fuck they did, bruh. It's hard not to be in love with that.
And
shit,
to be honest
bruh.
with you, I seen both of them perform live, and I still think that Jada and them perform better than Dipset does anyway. I saw
Right.
Dipset perform on Summer Jam that one year. That shit was
Right.
trash. It sounded terrible. They had like 300 motherfuckers on stage. We didn't even know who was who.
Oh, yo, remember that?
Yeah, that's what. And their performance was bad. It wasn't like, yeah, I know the songs, but yeah, my man,
Yeah.
he performed this shit terrible.
Right. So, and this goes back to it, like who took it more serious?
Well, definitely Jada and them came with it.
My nigga Jadakiss was spitting his verse, Sheik's verse, Styles' verse on every fucking track.
Yo, when they played,
Bro, when they played the freestyle, and from there I was like, yo, these niggas got it, bro.
well,
Like,
no, when they played the one song, the Styles P song with Nori, I think it's called Ghost Rider. I know that's on the Violator album. When they played that song, it reminded me of the story that Nori says. Because Because Nori was like, yo, this motherfucker cheated. Like, he was like, yo, you write your verse. And he was like, yo, but how you gonna come out on it? He was like, don't worry about it. So he did a verse, right? So Nori heard a verse that he did, but it wasn't even a verse for that shit. So he ends up bodying the track, and they kept Nori's verse. And Nori's like, yo, I could have done better than that. Like, that's fucked up. You came out all on that shit. Like, I wasn't even ready for that.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, like,
here's what they call me, the ghost.
You know, I'm not. But listen, that final stretch just showed how great the Locks were.
I know when they came out with
because
the shit, it was
at
right.
the end,
yo, just when they came out with
I was just like, yo,
everywhere
like,
we go, and
like,
Cam was like,
military,
y'all motherfuckers in the military,
yeah.
like, nigga, they are a group, yes, and they about to body it,
and they fucking bodied it.
I think that's the song. That's what they put against Santana Town, ain't it? Oh, the anthem?
I think it was the anthem.
Yeah,
because that Santana, that shit came at the end. That's another thing too. Like, you left some of Joel's shit for the end, who didn't play all his shit.
Well, have you seen Joel? You saw how he was dressed.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be like him when he first came out. That's
Right.
how he was dressed. But then you saw him switch it up because that was later him with just the bandana and the chains.
Yeah, and then
You saw it, but he went there. He played the costume.
Yeah, and then his bandana got thrown on the stage, nigga.
Oh, this nigga snapped that.
Jada could snatch that shit off his head, just threw that shit on the floor. Listen, man, like, it was amazing, bro. It was so fucking good, and I'm a Dipset fan, and I was so disappointed in them. I was disappointed.
I thought they were
in their
gonna perform better.
performance.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna perform better. But then, like I said, I seen them live, and they're not all that.
Nah, man, you know, some people don't got it. Some people just didn't got that stage performance. But Cam tried to freestyle at the end, and he started getting booed, nigga. And I'm like, oh,
Hey, yo, but
that's embarrassing,
nah,
nigga.
but people forget, man. Cam got it, man.
Cam got it.
Cam
He
be
just
saying
ain't
some
have
shit.
it.
Nah, it was one, the crowd, but two, and Jada fucking with him, but two, like, his mic was fucked up too. So it was all that in one. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was more of Jada just fucking with them.
Yeah,
the whole night.
he took the energy from him. Like, he took it from him.
And he started making them feel some type of way the whole time because, you know, Joel's, it's scary hours for you guys. And they started, you know, Dipset started banging out like their hits, like at the end. But it's like, yo, you forget who these motherfuckers are. So then they started playing some of the DMX hits. Like, these niggas got songs, bro.
No, you know what? Well, part, and it was kind of true, and it hit me when they were like, I think it was Jim or Cam. He was like, yo, y'all motherfuckers don't got no hits. Y'all great features.
Yeah,
and
he was like, y'all
I'm
side dishes, y'all carrots and peas. I was dying with that.
I was like, oh,
but then,
true.
you know what I thought about too? That made me think about like Lil Wayne. Some of Lil Wayne's best verses are on his features. He's killed features.
Yeah, but I was sitting there thinking like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
yo, the Locks, they feature with a lot of people, and those are like one of the bangs. But let me put one thing to rest here. We Are the Streets album,
Yeah.
you can't beat that.
Nah.
That album, and they played every song on the album.
Yeah. Yeah.
They played every song on the album. I think they only played one song from their first album.
Dude, they played Benjamins at the end. Like, I was like, that was dope. Keep it.
No, he was like, "Oh, you gonna play Benjamin's?" He was like, "Of course." He was like, "Nah, that's Diddy's track." He was like, "I fucking wrote it."
He wrote it. Yeah. Like,
so
that was done.
it was
There's no song. Listen, there's no song beating that song in general.
yeah,
That's
there's no
such
song
a
against
big classic song, bro.
that.
Like,
You can play that song still, and it
Yeah.
bangs. It's that song. And you got fucking Biggie
you know
on that
what
song.
else was dope?
Kim on that song.
You know what else was dope that they did? That even with their original verses, their DJing was switching the beats on it, and
They
they're
kept going.
rapping off these
They kept
new,
going.
these different
Acapella.
beats. And I'm just like, damn, my nigga, like,
Acapella.
yo, like,
That's
these
you know your shit.
yeah, like, you know your words.
You know your shit. Yeah.
And you just bodied it because you ain't even do that verse off of that beat, and that shit sounds fucking tough, yo.
Nah, they killed it. They had the energy.
my
They took
God,
it. They
bro,
took
like,
it.
They did it, yo. It was
And it wasn't just Jada, Styles and Cheek.
well,
did the
because they was
same
like, oh,
shit.
Sheik, you ain't doing none of your songs. Then boom,
No,
there goes
he
Sheik's
was
song.
like, you don't even got hits, Cheeks. Like, what's your hit? And I'm like, my nigga, you got a whole Walk With Me album. What's the whole thing? What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, it was It was bad.
Which is funny because me and Gary were talking before.
You can't
before,
sleep, bro.
And we're like, yo, what you going for? I was like, yo, I love both. I don't even know what to pick, but I'll pick Dipset.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, sonically wise sound, Dipset is that sonic sound.
Well, Dipset also was a trendsetter.
Right.
For they changed the sound a lot.
So, but you can't sleep on the Lox. Lox got fucking hits also. You get what I'm saying? But I aimed that way. He was like, yo, me too. But once I saw like the beginning, I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Nah, they weren't organized.
Like, yo, what they doing? They're not ready for this.
And their DJ wasn't ready.
Like, yo, this gonna be ass.
Like, a DJ is an important part. And
but you gotta play somebody from that era that knows your music too.
Right.
Like, yo, somebody's gonna rock out and play
someone
your shit.
that knew,
man.
like,
yo.
these niggas playing that. I got you, bro.
Because it was funny because they made fun of him when they played that Bout About It.
He was like, yo, you brought Max B out of prison. You bringing he was like, you bringing fucking Master P from the South. He was like, yo, we doing all solo shit, and that's what they were doing in the beginning.
No, but people don't understand. That Bout About It song, that's on the Dipset Diplomat album.
Yeah, that's on there, yeah.
But that song, yo, they were the first ones to bring South up with that song. That was one of the biggest songs at the time.
No, I know, but not bring the South up because Nori was dealing with Hot Boys in the 90s, nigga.
Yeah, but that song was nothing compared to the Bout About It and
Bout About It was a
and Ha.
Well, the original
to me, Ha was like the song.
The original Bout About It though was just
the biggest
No
song.
Limit.
Yeah, it was a No
It was
Limit.
a big song.
It was a huge
so when
song.
Dipset brought it up,
right,
that's
but
different.
it made it sound more us, like more disco.
Right.
Well, meantime, it really wasn't. That was a South sound.
And to me, that Cam verse, the two verses that he had, fucking hard verses.
I mean, that
bro.
was his song, pretty much.
No, I know, but there was some hard verses, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm bouncing through an ounce or two. My crib is like a fountain too. Like, yo, he said no water, only pumping Mountain Dew. Like yo, he killed that shit.
Yo, Cam got some shit.
No, but Cam was nice. No one ever slept on him. It's just
and Joel's too.
Cam needed to be more in control that night, and he wasn't. That was the fuck up.
Cause yo, they would have played like features. Yo, Cam's features.
He would have bodied.
My nigga, Cam got some features too.
Well, Cam on a versus by himself.
I think by himself he could have done one.
Yeah, he would have done way more. He would have.
He got work for him.
Because now you talking about a man that like that whole Harlem World movement in the beginning, then the whole Diplomat movement, and then the post Diplomat movement that he had going
Cam
on.
got
This Rockefeller movement when he first, like, you know, he played the song he did with Jay-Z, and you know that
New
shit
York
was
City.
tough.
That shit was funny though, because he was like, "You don't got no New York songs." He's like, "What?"
And they dropped New York, and I was like, "Nigga, he just smashed this song."
Like, I don't get no bigger. Well, people will give Cam that round just because Jay-Z's on that song though.
But I didn't.
It's funny
like that. Yeah,
that.
Oh, of course, because
like,
everybody rides Jay-Z's dick. But nah, listen, when that New York shit dropped, and it's like, nigga, that's all New York. like that's, and that goes back to Ja Rule. Ja Rule got hits.
Yeah, he. Yo, people sleep on him too because they're like, oh, he's just a singer. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yo, Fetty Fetty the first album was.
Yeah, Fetty Vici, nigga. You just threw mad F's on that.
Fetty Fetty.
It's all V's.
I Came, I Saw, I Conquered album. That was all lyrical.
Well,
that was a lyrical album. That was his first album.
Right. And the features he did within those first couple years. Nigga, listen, he found a lane.
He saw that making girls music was getting him popping. He was like, oh, fuck that. He started working with that one producer. Bang. Every song that came out was fucking
platinum.
Yeah, platinum hits.
Yeah.
The dude's a platinum artist. I mean, nobody was topping it off.
But listen, man, look, Ja Rule.
Like, I don't give a fuck what. You know what made me laugh about the whole beef with him and 50 was that 50 was like, oh, he just like to sing. Nigga, you tried and it didn't work for you.
You tried. Nah, it worked the first album, but then he did Candy Shop, and it was like, nah, nigga,
no,
we're done hearing you sing.
But it didn't work. It didn't work for him. Like, his biggest songs are his rap songs.
Nigga, it worked for him on 21 Questions.
That's because you got Nate Dogg on it. That's Nate Dogg. If you would have put anybody else to sing that hook, like that song was shit.
Nah, Candy Shop was horrible.
That was with Olivia.
Olivia, yeah. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like what fucked up Ja Rule was the beef.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
it. But that was Ja Rule's fault too, because listen, you could have kept it just between you and 50. You called out Busta Rhymes. You called
but this
DMX.
There's things behind the scenes that we don't know.
Right.
Because see,
focus on one beef, my
but
man.
DMX, X, and Jay-Z and Ja Rule, they were Murder Inc.
They were murdered. They were the original.
They were supposed to have their own shit. And then
Right.
shit fell apart. So
Which
we don't know
would've
what
been-
happened back there. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. My nigga, focus on one beef.
Which we don't know what that would have
Because,
became. Because
listen-
that would have been the songs that they had, like Murdergram. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
With DMX, Ja, they all kill that fucking song, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what they would have had would have been dope.
Yeah, what they would have had would have been fucking amazing.
It would have been
man.
something else. Like
But-
nobody else. They probably would have trendset it to something way different than what it became. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
niggas, like they was all spitting.
Yeah.
They all had their own kind of energy. Like it was, nigga. No, they were good
You know, and
together.
everybody would go after
My-
Ja, saying that Ja was trying to sound like DMX. No, he really was. The nigga have raspy
He
voice.
said a raspy ass voice, so it's
Like-
different. But no, it's just my saying was my shit is he just fucked up during that moment because it was like, yo, focus on your beef with 50 Cent, and then you could get to the
Nah,
rest.
but
of
that
them,
beef
bro.
with 50 Cent is different. That was different. That's street shit. That had nothing to do with like
and then he called out Little Mo, and he called out
Hey, but-
Buster.
but I
my
feel
thing
like-
was like, yo, you should never called out Busta Rhymes DMX.
No, but I feel like with Busta, like I said, something behind the scenes was there.
yeah, the whole violator shit.
Yeah, and people
Movement.
don't and shit that
Yeah.
that Busta didn't want to talk about
Right.
because he got emotional and choked up about it.
Yeah.
So there's more turmoil behind the scenes that people even know.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
it was-
saying?
it was
But
just a
imagine you on top of the shit and people coming for you, and then you feel like somebody picking the enemy side.
Yeah.
You're gonna come at him too.
But
you know what I'm saying?
nah,
That's what he was
but
doing.
see, then it's like, you know, where you fuck up at is you're a rapper. You're lyrical. You're also by yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, people say Murder Inc., Murder Inc. No, it was Ja Rule at the end of the day. It's
Well, him and Ashanti were the biggest artists.
no,
on
but
that.
I'm talking about when it came to the beef. Ashanti wasn't on a beef track.
Hype. Well, your point was Ja Rule was Murder Inc.'s biggest artist.
Oh, okay. Well, was he? This goes back to what other rappers they had, but you said they had a couple more rappers on it.
They had Black Tie. No, Cadillac Tie.
Oh,
Black Child. Cadillac Tie.
Black
Black
Child,
Child. Vita. Charlie
B,
Baltimore.
Yeah.
And Ashanti was.
Well, Ashanti was.
She's a huge name.
Yeah, she was. Her and Ja were like the duo
They definitely were
Yeah.
like the big two names in the label.
because Charlie Baltimore was already like.
That was like the end of her career.
Yeah, that was the end of her career for sure. And I don't think that beef didn't make it any better. Like the beef with like G-Unit just it just
Yeah, I mean
finished
that
it.
had nothing to do with her, but at the end of
It
the day-
didn't, but they threw everybody in there.
Yeah, everybody was getting it.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, so it was just like, it's done. Like, 50 was like, that bitch looked like she died last week. I was like, all right, nigga. Like, it was done. That was fucked up, yeah.
I think her daughter is trying to rap now or something like that.
Everybody's kids is trying. So, you know, we're in an era where, like Cassidy said, anyone could become a rapper. You know what I mean? Like,
Can we though?
yeah, niggas that can't rap are rapping, and they Takashi,
But are they
like making money off of it.
making
Claiming
money
it.
but they're not rapping? That's not
No, yeah. I mean, you can't consider what they're doing rapping, but I mean, look at Benzino's daughter, Coi Leray.
I still haven't heard her.
Oh my God, bro! Like I said in the last video, bro. Like she killed that fucking like what that freshman freestyle could have been, bro. She like yeah, if you're not gonna rap, then don't show up. You get what I'm saying? So it goes back to that. Like some of these people, they just don't have it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's cool. Play your lane. You didn't see Takashi doing the freshman freestyle video. You get what I mean? Like he played his lane. Like. So yeah, everybody's trying to become a rapper, and especially now because of Biggie. His son tried to come out a few years ago. Ebro had him on the radio station and told him, "Dad, freestyle." Like just because you know your dad was Notorious B.I.G.,
I mean, you
you
know.
still you still got to show up. And what happened? the white boy that was a part of his group was nicer than him. So Ebro was like, yo, you Biggie's son, and you got this little white boy out rapping you. Like, nah, I gotta see you. Like, go ahead, I'm gonna give you another shot. Spit some shit. Nah, the white boy had some skill though. Like, he was spitting some shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yo,
sure,
you don't
the white boy was in Biggie's son.
Yeah, word. Just because your parents do it, you don't gotta follow in the footsteps. You can find your own lane.
Isn't Eminem's daughter trying to rap too?
Nah. See, that was something that that wasn't even her. That's some white girl that was just some white girl that raps.
Oh, I thought
that they were tagging it as if it was the daughter.
Oh.
Nah, his daughter does like fashion shit.
Oh, okay.
You get what? That's what I'm saying. You find your lane, and that's it. Like,
because I know Biggie's daughter.
Look at Jordan's kids.
They
trying to
can't
play basketball. Nah, they couldn't ball for shit. Well, they never made it.
Well, they said that about LeBron James' son.
Bronny's nice though.
Yeah, but they said they don't got the skill like the dad. Like, he's a good basketball player.
Yeah, he's a great. Well, he's not gonna be the same. See, and that's a little unfair because he doesn't have the height or the size of his dad.
Right.
So he's gonna be more like, if he does make it, like point guard status. He's not gonna be fucking a forward like LeBron's big ass, bro. Like 6'9", nigga. Like,
with the athleticism,
he's 6'9", all muscle. Like, nah, it's different. But then you also gotta think of the grind that man went through. His kid ain't have the same grind, the same struggle.
Nah,
it's different, man.
Well, no, I mean,
you get what I mean. So Dwayne Wade's son is nice as hell too.
The gay one.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe he nice too. I don't know. But the other one, the one that's I think he's a year older than Bronny. It's not. He's not gay. He's well, he technically is gay, right? Yeah.
All right. So, so you trying to be a girl? Don't make you gay?
I guess. No, he's transgender, right? What does it make you though?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. See, and that's. I want to know what the title. What is that? Because if you see yourself as a girl and you like a man,
but you are a man,
does that make you gay?
I think it does.
Or does it mean you just like the opposite sex because you think you're one sex? I'm so confused.
You just like dressing like a girl, but you still like girls. That makes you a lesbian.
Right, maybe you're a lesbian.
I got questions. Yeah,
I got questions because I don't know the whole like breakdown of that. But let's go back to basketball. Let's get away from this really quick. Yeah, I don't know. You can't. I don't think you can compare him to LeBron at all. But like I said, man, like height, size, like I think he's gonna be a point guard.
Well, it's like sure. Mayweather's kids.
None of them box.
I think there's one son slow, but he ain't boxing. He got some kind of Down syndrome or something.
No. Is it from boxing?
I hope not. Damn, he been getting fucked up.
Beat, nigga. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, yo, listen. If your dad created such a fucking opportunity for you, yo, find what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying?
About actors. Like,
look at LeBron's son in Space Jams. He wanted to play games, nigga. Like, he didn't want to play basketball.
That wasn't his real son, though.
Nah. But you get the concept, right? Like, it's you find a lane that suits you. You know what I mean?
His was playing video games.
His was doing designing video games.
Well, that's a pretty cool job.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Like, yo, you can find your own lane, man.
But think about this, right? Your dad's a millionaire,
superstar.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
You can do whatever the fuck. You ain't gotta do shit.
You could be a doctor.
You can do that too. Or you can go into medicine, law. You could do.
I mean, rapping does work for some. Look at Master P.
Hollywood.
No, look at Master P. Look at Lil Romeo.
He tried rapping,
but he got some hits.
Nah, hell yeah, he got hits.
And he did his movies. He did some movies.
They own businesses.
He did bigger movies than his dad because his dad's movies were hood classics, but
yeah, for sure.
The acting is terrible.
Yeah, the acting is bad, right? But see, that goes back to it too, man. It's like Master P has been, and I mean still to this day, he's trying to do something for his community, right? Like black-owned business,
right?
But he's not getting that support. Like, yo, you got some of Hollywood's biggest actors that are black, and he's not getting support from them.
I mean, they don't want to go that lane.
But that's fucked up, man. Because you should want to see him succeed, bro.
But it's that political stuff.
I know, and that's the trash shit. Like, are you? Is this a passion for you, or is this
then I
a
go help.
paycheck?
Yeah, because think about it. I go help you out. Now I'm gonna get blackballed. Nobody want to fuck with me. How am I gonna get my paper?
By continuing pushing this man to greatness.
But that's what it is, though.
That you gotta keep pushing, man.
I feel like you got more. I feel like you got more people holding you down than you got people picking you up.
Look, listen. At the end of the day, you gotta take a L somewhere, man, and just to make sure like you guys fucking make it. You get what I mean? Because those Spanish channels is rocking, my nigga. Like they make bad show after bad show, but every now and then they get a hit. That pops off in America, yo.
Well, people still watch.
Yeah, but think about how many fucking Spanish soap operas there are.
They're all the same.
And how many actually pop off in America, you know what I mean?
No, but they're all the same.
They are all the same.
Think about it. The nigga cheating on the bitch.
One of them comes from money.
One of them is poor.
One of them is rich.
And all of a sudden gets big money.
Yep.
And then the nigga that was in love with the rich bitch was in love with the poor bitch, and now the game
and
unchanged.
You know what's crazy? I watched my mom watch shows like that growing up, and they're still making shows like that.
It's the same.
Like these motherfuckers do the same.
That's what it is. That's what a novela is.
Just with different pretty women.
Yeah.
Like, that's where they pop off. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Master P try to start. He got his own like pancake mix, his own syrup.
He got everything.
Like, yo, my man is amazing, yo.
He got his own syrup.
He's amazing. Like, think about it. He has a vision. Like, yo, I gotta make it work. It's just no one's. If you're not showing them that support, listen, bro. If I could buy Master P's pancake mix, I'll buy it. They don't sell it up here.
That's the South thing.
It's not an up here thing because I've never seen
Yeah,
Uncle
Master
P's
P.
rice. Because when the whole shit went down with Aunt Jemima and
Ben,
Uncle Ben.
Nah, I call it Ben now, and it took.
They took the uncle out.
It's Ben's.
Oh, so he ain't got
Ben's
no
rice.
brothers, no nephews no more,
He don't
no
got
nieces.
shit.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. So Master P tried to come out with like Uncle P's or some shit. You get what I mean? Yo, if they sold, first of all, I don't buy box rice, but I would support him. I'll buy a box. I got you, bro. No. I would support his business. I supported the motherfuckers' movies. Them shit was trash.
Yeah.
I supported his music.
I haven't seen the last one. There wasn't Bada supposed to come out.
They did a part 2.
Yeah.
One of them shits came out.
Fat Boy was supposed to be in it.
Yeah, I think it dropped.
I think it did too.
It dropped. It's
where it dropped.
No one watched it. That's the fucked up part.
Where it dropped.
I don't know where it dropped.
Somebody dropped shit over in the mailbox.
But see, like, that's what I mean, man. Like, he's put so many people on. He's worked with so many people. He's guided so many people. And no one in return do a shout out. You get what I mean? That's how I look at it. I look at it like that because I'm not from the South. And I'm from up here. And up here, I'm not hearing about it.
I mean, he's a self-made millionaire, so.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, he's got money like crazy. But still, man, like, yo, he has a vision. He wants to create a black version of Hollywood.
What would you call it? Blackwood?
Blackwood, if you want. That just sound like a porn. But you get what I mean? Like, yo, it's not that hard to... If you got that support... It's like us, right? It's like us trying to get this channel popping.
Master P should support us?
He definitely should. I'm tagging him in all this shit. Like, I'm about to DM him. Like, nah, but listen, man. Even with us just trying to like reach out to people, like, yo, check out the video. You get what I mean? It's the same shit. Like, some people are supporting it, some people are not, and that's what he's going through. But him being such a big name, I would think he would have more people on his back, like trying to help him out.
This like I said earlier,
there's a lot of politics into it.
Yeah,
man.
there's politics, but there's things behind the scenes that people might not understand.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, maybe if I cut ties with this dude right here, I could fuck with this dude. But then I'm cutting here, and that's what it is. The business runs like that.
Yeah, but look, I mean,
that's what they said. Music and like the entertainment is cutthroat.
Yeah, I mean, Madea did it. Tyler Perry.
Whack. I'm sorry.
Right, but everybody's watching him.
Everybody loves him. I don't know why. I find him whack. Like, yo, my man, you can only dress up so many times as a grandma. Like, I get it.
Nah, he's feeling that shit. He's doing it a lot.
Yeah. But he brought his own studio. So he did his own lane, though. He was just like, yo, nobody's want to do my movies. I'll do my own way.
And that's what Master P is trying to do.
But he needs to do that. You got the money, nigga.
Yeah,
that's your beef.
What I'm saying, man.
I can't give you $20.
Yeah, nah. I just feel like maybe he's just choosing the wrong people to work with him, bro.
I think he's very successful in whatever he's doing right now. Though. I mean, look where he's at. We talking about him.
It's very true. Yeah, shout out to you, bro.
So it's not like he's not doing something good.
Yeah, I just feel like
He's
I don't know.
making things happen for
I
himself.
felt like when he was remaking that movie, and I felt like, all right, this man's gonna get the support he needs, like especially, you know what I mean, like.
And then think about
Hollywood picks and chooses when.
but you gotta think about the people maybe that he didn't want to work with. So now they kind of like, oh, you want to work with me now because I'm big? Fuck. So it's things like that.
Gotcha,
you know what I mean?
Like a Michael B. Jordan.
Right, like, you know, oh, you want to fuck Michael B?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm the hottest nigga out here. Now you want me?
He is one of the biggest names right now.
Back then you ain't want me.
Yeah.
Now I'm hot. They all on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's true too, man. You don't know what
the behind the scenes.
the behind the scenes what he might have did. I just found it crazy, man. I'm like, yo, nah, bro. Like this
Like,
Master P, bro. You know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
for people that's willing to work with everybody, I feel like those are the ones that have been kind of successful to a different level. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're grinding.
Like Lil Wayne, he's willing to work with anybody.
Right.
They don't got a name. He don't give a fuck. He heard you. You reached out to him.
Yeah.
Well, he heard you.
That goes back to the
He said, oh shit! So he could work with you.
Because this man literally did a song with any and everybody.
Right. But he's willing to do that. How
Right.
many artists are out there that people reach out to them and they don't help?
Yeah.
You get what I'm
I mean,
saying?
that's like when the whole beef with Lil Wayne and 50 back in the day. And 50 was like, yo, you just a whore in hip hop. Like, you work with anybody. But
Okay.
yo, that's what made him reach that level of success that he needed
That's
to
why
make.
I'm over here. Look where you at.
Yeah. And still to this name, I have one of the biggest dominant names in hip hop.
So, right. So he was a whore for however long. But now,
Yeah, that nigga was a hoe.
Nah.
And he was a hoe. He was having mad babies.
Hey, got the money.
Yo, shout out to Wayne. Word
Dude.
up, yo. This motherfucker had like 3 kids in 1 year.
Bad bitches.
All bad.
And he stink like old ass.
He smell like stale weed. Like.
Oh, he's getting them. What they say about the chicks though?
Word.
Do they really love him, or were they in it for the fame?
Like it's crazy. The
Alright.
the one baby mom's, the chick that was a singer, Nivea. She posted something, I don't know, like a month or two ago, saying that he told her to stop singing, that he'll take care of her. So she stopped singing. It's like, and she's blaming him, but it's like,
Bitch, that's your dream.
first of all,
So if you got a dream, you'll just stop it.
right? Like, how you blaming somebody
You know
for
what?
your failed career?
That sounds
Like, I
like
felt some type of way about that.
That sounds like a ruthless hour conversation.
Word out, right? All right, yo, be sure to like the video, leave a comment, dislike the video.
You don't like it?
Fuck.
Dislike that shit.
Like, yo, talk to us, bro. Like, there's a comment section that we don't like keep it private at all. Obviously, YouTube is gonna stop you from saying some shit.
Yeah,
Ox
trying to
found
get
out. Like, you trying to get at us?
We could still read those messages.
We can still read it. So if you want to talk your shit, talk your shit. I'm gonna just air you out.
We'll talk about it in the
But
next
yeah,
video.
yo, share the video, bro. Please, like, just fucking share. Share, talk, dude. You can share talking shit. I don't give a fuck. Just get that shit out there,
Yeah,
yo.
get it out here.
Especially with the shit you about to hear in this video coming up.
Word.
Like, there's some wild shit, yo. We might get
Definitely.
canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Definitely like, follow, all that shit.
check it out, yo.
Check it
All
out.
right,
Peace.
one.